Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd. And today we are missing a player. We're missing Erin, Maya. She's very sick, unfortunately. But we got Fincan back in the house.
Woo!
He's going to be showing up later on in the campaign. And yeah, we're going to get right back into it. So
Finnegan, why are you introducing the episode?
because
Why-
I'm the dungeon master.
Are you?
I am.
Whoa! What I
And-
miss?
So last session, you guys killed Sunflower.
You
No.
bastard. No.
Buried Sunflower, and it was very upsetting. It was a very upsetting funeral, and all of you are going through your separate individual grieving stages and all that jazz. It's hard. It's hard for some of you. Not so hard for others, though.
That's nice to hear.
But you're all dealing with it in your own way, and you succeeded in retrieving the winery. You informed these whiners, and they made feasts, had parties, catered for the funeral, and then they realized their very precious gem, that is the heart and soul of their winery, was stolen, taken by those awful individuals. And you took it upon yourselves as heroes, and not people, just heroes, that's all you do, to get it back for them, because you have no other life if you aren't doing something for someone else. So, you went to try and retrieve it, found the camp, found the tree, or whatever it was, and there was no tree. There was a shack or something, right? No. There was a circle of
Stones
The statue.
There was a large statue
made of wood,
made of wood,
woven wood.
That was being bowed down and praised by those awful folks. You got a glimpse of Strahd himself. Actually, he was there while they were bowing down. I believe the statue resembles Strahd, right?
That's right.
It does. It resembles Strahd.
Is it right?
It is right.
Strahd
Not left.
quickly vanished before your eyes, and as he did, the chants of these people seemed to generate a lot of energy and power, and it gave that massive 50-foot statue some life.
Some toes to dance on.
Yeah, it started doing a dance, flossed actually.
I love this den in the eye.
Yeah,
And that's where we leave off.
and it started charging towards the winery.
Well, actually, stepping towards the winery.
Stepping,
did it?
taking its time. It started walking towards the winery.
Well, it looked at the winery and then started walking.
all of you, me being the dungeon master,
Yes.
were seen as well. You were seen by the people. They didn't seem to do much though. They carried on with their chants.
Okay, so what happens next, Dungeon Master?
Well, how long am I gonna do this for?
About now.
Okay.
Until about now. Okay.
Alright.
Whoa, that's crazy. Suddenly there's a different Dungeon Master. That's
I
It
know.
looks
that.
exactly the same.
I have never DM'd, so I don't know what you're talking about. It. I'm Brick Stallion, gunslinger, fighter, minotaur.
and I am Yvar and Dark.
Imagine that. Imagine that's how we acted as our characters. Okay, yeah, I use my maul.
Some people do, I'd say.
Oh, it'd be so boring. Yeah, I hit him. Whatever, dude.
Yes, Steve.
Yeah. Okay, what's the roll? Cool. There.
Oh, I got a 3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't hit. Cool.
Dude.
Okay, don't hit him.
Oh, by the way, if you hear a little bird giggling throughout the
Oh, I forgot to mention that.
the episodes,
That's just great.
it's just Greg. And all of us collectively giggling to sound like our friend Kashmira.
Yes.
Yes.
Who is definitely real and is not buried in my backyard.
Brilliant.
Anyway,
So,
Without further ado,
does
Let's
anyone
get
want to
in.
see my gammy lip?
yeah, sure.
Yes, on the podcast.
whoa, that's
Yeah.
gammy.
I,
What happened?
I can confirm Ed's lip is gammy. It's very gammy.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. So, as our fantastic ex-dungeon master just described,
Yeah,
he had to retire, sadly.
I know.
Broke his
Very
legs.
quickly.
His lungs.
Broke his lungs, yes. That's
They fell off. What can I do?
right.
They were external lungs.
Flaps.
Okay, so as our ex-dungeon master described, you are now in front of the big woven statue with Strahd just having flip-flapped away and the half a dozen druids there standing around.
How close is the big, massive statue away from our party?
If
Right,
you're
how-
there,
What's the
it's
distance?
about 15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like
How many
Very
of
close by.
How many of its feet is it away from us?
are
2.
Okay.
we in combat right now? Is
As the statue takes its first step onto brick,
what?
could you make a dexterity
Onto
saving
brick.
throw?
Onto brick.
Onto brick.
It's going to try and step on me, and I have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Go for it.
You're kidding me. You're kidding me. If Brick just gets fucking stepped on right now and dies, I can't believe
That
that.
would be pretty
Straight
wrong.
away.
Nat 20. Nat
Oh.
20. Oh! Oh god! Oh, that was so
Your
scary.
dice is back on your side.
Yeah. Holy shit. I
That's-
have
that
minus
must
two.
be-
I have -2 dexterity.
Oh my gosh! But
So
that
like
just
it's a nat 20, but
so that must be good luck for this session to start it all.
Yeah.
First roll, not 20.
can I describe how I got
If
escaped?
you'd like to, yes.
Well, I like to imagine. Actually, how would I imagine this? Brick isn't very dexterous, so maybe it doesn't have toes.
Not really, it's kind of just like it's woven, so there's kind of just like bits of straw and shit like sticking out, but not really defined toes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say just as it's coming down on me, I whip out a hand axe and just like slice off a little bit of wood that's coming right in front of me, and I jolt myself backward.
Good to know. Okay,
Amazing
and
brick.
after he takes
Tank.
that step, suddenly you feel this cold around you. Cold you've only felt around Strahd. You see around you, you're on the edge of Barovia. You can see mists around you. As far as the eye can see, you can't see above them, you can't see under them, you can't see through them, and the mists start closing in
Oh god.
at insane speeds. Within a couple of seconds, you're in pitch darkness. The ground under you, it was rocky, but it stops being rocky, instead feeling completely smooth, like the surface of a mirror.
Can we see each other?
You cannot see each other.
Can we hear each other?
As you try and say words and open your mouths don't even open. It's like they're stuck together. You see in front of you one of the large shadowy figures that Yavarin saw twice stand in front of you. You can all see this, so yeah. It looks down at you, completely silent, and turns away, takes a step away, another step, kind of walking slowly away from you. The steps do not make any sound. The world around you, it's as if it's pitch black, but you can still see this creature. You cannot define the ground, you can't define the sky, it's just darkness. Do you guys follow the creature, or what do you do? You can move. You can.
Are we bound? Am I bound? Are we
No,
bound? No,
you
we're.
don't seem to be bound.
And like, what is there any color at all to this creature?
To the creature, there's a faint kind of otherworldly glow around it, kind of making it seen within the pitch black world
Okay.
that you seem to be in.
And at this point, is the glow? Can I see Zurich and Yvonne?
It's not. It's a faint glow around the creature, as
Okay.
if being an outline. It doesn't light up anything.
So, as far as we can tell, we're just completely alone, each of us.
Yes, as far as you can tell, yes.
Okay.
Well, I begin to follow it then. Yeah.
I start following it very resistantly, or hesitantly, I should say.
Yeah, I agree.
towards
I'm with Yvonne there.
Same
I'm
here.
not too keen.
Okay.
Am I experiencing this also?
You are, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, you're not.
No,
Sorry, no, you're not. Okay, you're not there. Aaron is though. Aaron's just gonna be played by me for the session. I'm just not gonna talk much. Hello. So you all follow the creature. After a couple of minutes of walking, you see off in the distance a light you're more familiar with, a warm kind of fire-like light. You can't see the source right now, but as you go further and further, you make out a table with 6 seats around it. Standing at the head of the table, is that it? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sits a man with a cloak on. His face covered with a mask. One half of the mask smiling, the other one crying. As you grow further and further, he looks up at you, all. You, as you walk into the candlelight, you can see each other, but your bodies are almost like they're made of shadow. The details on your face so subtle it's almost like you're imagining them. The protruding body parts, horns, hair, that kind of stuff, is so see-through that you're not quite sure if they're there, but there's something telling you that they're there. He says, my guests. I've been waiting long for you. Come sit down.
I see nothing else to do except sit down, so I sit down.
There's a single candle flickering in the middle, the only thing shedding light across the land, around the table. But even where light is shed on the ground, it's still completely dark, completely flat. Off in the distance, you see things that look almost like clouds, almost like mountains, but you can't quite tell. They're just darkness. They could just be shapes. They could be whales for all you know. He says, I've been monitoring your progress. I'm very happy about it. I see you've lost a friend. Is that right? Oh, I forget. You can't talk, can you? I don't understand how you people survive all talking at the same time. It makes such a cacophony. Your fates are intertwined with Barovia. It seems you've been the only ones been able to make it this far. And I offer you this. He takes out 2 cards. In one hand he holds a Queen of Diamonds, and in the other one a Jack of Hearts. He says, this, he points to the Queen of Diamonds. He says, this is the card of hope. This is the card of truth. I'm doing Matrix. Your time will come when you will have to choose. And when you choose, we will meet again. Now, I'm sending down a little companion with you. She knows as much as you do, so don't attempt questioning her. I'll see you again at some point. Once he blows out the candle, leaving you guys in pitch darkness. After an amount of time that you cannot tell, you wake up on the ground. In front of you stands the statue, motionless, around you, the druids no more. There's no sign of movement, no sign, no sounds, except for the chirping of birds off in the distance.
Is the statue where it was before it started moving?
It is. Also, you're there too.
Okay. You just hear. I put away my horn.
I saw a vision.
I saw one too.
Was that you there?
I was there.
What?
Who are you?
I'm Bismo. Nice to meet you.
Where did you come from?
Oh, hello.
Oh, hold on. We need to wrap our heads around what's just happened.
Would you like to describe what your character looks like?
I'm a sort of chunky, very sort of red, very like sort of the opposite to kind of Aaron or Aaron. Sorry, sort of very red, very sort of kind of pokey like little armor bits, like not like spikes, but just like the leather in my armor just kind of goes out a bit. Very sort of like not skinny and nimble at all. Very sort of like
Stocky.
big woman, and not particularly tall, not particularly short, kind of average-ish height. Kind of got like a sort of a receding hairline, but just my hair kind of goes quite back. It sits quite far back on my head and kind of falls back behind me, and I'm sort of like I'm very rounded. My features are very rounded and very like I don't have like a swanky jawline. I just have that sort of roundy head and sort of kind of like nose just kind of coming out like that. And my name's Bismo.
No, where have you come from? Are you the person that strange man described?
Yeah, he asked me to come down and help you out. I think I'm not sure.
Where'd you come from?
I come from nowhere. I'm an outlander. I kind of like roam the land and shit.
Okay. Well, can we trust you?
Can I trust you?
Well, what associates you with that thing we just saw in our visions?
I'm not really sure. I was just kind of told to come here. But how about we each give each other an offering of something that we can trust you? I have this epic song I learned on the horn.
Go for it.
Huh.
How's that go for you?
Now that is very impressive, but my mind is a bit shambled at the moment. I must say I'm a little off centre and very delirious. What did you say your name was?
Bismo.
Bismo.
What are your names?
Well, I'm Brick Stallion.
Ah.
I'm your fine jug.
Ah.
I'm Zurich Bravestone.
And where do you come from?
Oh dear.
Oh, a long way away.
That's a whole other story right there.
Okay, and like, you like best buds or something?
We've been travelling together for about a week. Yvonne and I have, we've known each other for quite some time.
Oh, what's that fishy person's name?
Oh, Aaron. That's Aaron.
She
Okay.
doesn't talk much.
We
Recently.
lost a close friend of ours and she's taking it quite hard.
Okay.
Yeah, so just leave her alone for the next 3.5 hours, perhaps.
Okay, sounds good.
Do we need to offer something to you in return?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay, Brick, hit it.
Oh, it's not the same without Sunflower, though, is it? Oh, I'm sorry, Bismo.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Well, I can offer you this. Rick reaches into the depths of his side pack, and he pulls out some kind of like a little crumb of bread that's left from his bread loaf. I have some bread.
Sounds good.
Here.
I take the bread. I eat the bread. And then I go, quick, trust fall. And I turn around and fall over towards your direction.
Yvonne
Could
is
you make a dexterity saving throw?
It's not very dexterous. That's a 7.
7. Don't catch you.
I just kind of like slump against you and like fall down. Well, that didn't work.
You didn't tell me. Oh, I'm a bit slow.
I'm sorry. Did anyone else see that 50-foot stone creature try and step, or woven, wooden woven creature try and step on me?
Yes, I did.
And now it's over there.
Yes, I did.
And the druids, they're gone.
Yes, I did.
My God, my head at the moment, I've got quite a headache.
Did you see the strange figure?
I did see the figure.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It's what I saw before.
I was a little taken back. I hadn't been scared like that in a while.
What exactly am I supposed to, like, help you with?
Well, when we all experienced this vision moments ago.
Did I experience this vision?
You did not.
No, I just appeared.
There was 6 seats at the chair, and you were sitting in the 6th one, but you weren't seen, as in nobody could see you.
Mm-hmm.
You just.
I just saw these
experienced-
people, and then I appeared
Yeah.
in the real world. Awesome.
This man presented us with 2 options, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
2 cards.
Is it to seek hope
Or truth.
or truth?
And that we would find one of them, and he would help us with them, I believe. Something like that. You would help us find one of them. I'm not sure.
Which one do you want? Hope or truth? One's
Oh.
definitely easier than the other.
I often look for hope in situations like
At the moment, I can't really think about that.
I'm a hope type of gal anyway.
What?
I see, Bismo.
Where do you come from exactly?
You already asked me this.
But you didn't answer.
Well, I was born in the middle of a meadow, and moving is all I've ever known since.
Oh.
As they're
But
talking,
where do you come from?
I investigate the statue and everywhere around the area. that we saw the
You're on
druids.
top of a hill.
Yeah.
Do you investigate the top of the hill with the boulders around?
Yeah.
Okay. You do that then.
Don't need
Roll
roll.
for investigation.
Not 20 again.
Whoa!
What's going on? All
That's
right.
2 nat 20s in a row.
That's all your luck used up for this
Yeah,
session.
yeah, that's it is.
You see, as you go around, as you're investigating around the statue, you look up and you see a familiar gem in the chest of the statue.
In the chest? Oh, man. Ooh, okay. Hey! Look! And I call over to the others and I say, it's the gem! The gem the winery needs to continue their business.
Right, let's take it to them immediately.
It's in the chest of this 50-foot woven creature. Or statue, it's not a creature.
Take it.
Well, I bust out. I actually do have 4 climbing tools.
Do we need to climb for it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in the chest of the 50-foot statue.
If you want.
Oh, the chest.
Yeah.
Like the actual...
It's not in the
body
chest.
part. I
Like
thought
a
it was
chest.
like a little chest with its feet.
No. Well, I do have the parts, like climbing tools, like for you to climb up.
I mean, I could just, like,
Huh?
teleport up there and get it for you.
You can do what?
I could just, like, teleport up there and get it for you.
Am I supposed to know what that means?
It's like, so now I'm here.
And I go to teleport and to like latch onto the.
You use blink?
No,
No, Misty Step. Sorry.
Misty Step.
Misty Step. It is. Remember, it is.
Oh, it is a spell.
It is a spell,
spell
and you have
slot.
2 spell slots.
For the
So
whole-
maybe for the whole long rest. So maybe.
Maybe not.
Do I recognize what Bismo is, like, racially?
You do. You recognize. Well, you recognize her as a fiery person.
Right.
Very in love with fire.
You know what? On second thoughts, never mind.
Okay. Well, I'd like to know more about this teleport.
That was very underwhelming.
I'm sorry.
And I begin
It's
to use those climbing tools to climb up the 50-foot statue.
Roll left that up to climb.
Hope you were wrong yet. That's 16.
Okay, you managed to with your climbing things. You climb up. It's quite hard because you keep slipping because the straw and kind of wood and stuff isn't very strong. It is like a big scarecrow.
Oh wow.
Like, made out of
Okay.
the same material and shit. So, if getting up to the chest, you manage to do it, but it isn't the easiest. And the gem is behind like some woven straw and stuff. You can just see it through all the stuff.
Okay.
Do you?
Well, I make sure I get a good grip into the statue, and I reach in to try and grab it.
Okay, roll strength.
Oh, okay. Oh, 13.
As you try and pull.
Oh wait, that was 15 actually. Sorry.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a saving throw.
No.
Oh,
it
it
was
wasn't
just strength.
Oh, well then 13.
13. Okay, as you try and put your hand in there and try and grab it out, it's really weirdly strong, and you don't manage to pull it out.
Okay.
Need some help, Rick.
Hold on, I think I've got this. Let's see.
Could cut a hole around it.
Is it floating or is it...
It's like in straw, like straw is kind
Oh.
of surrounding it.
Oh, I see. Well, I use my climbing tool that I'm not currently using to slice around.
Okay, roll strength with advantage this time.
Okay. Well, not that one. Oh my god.
Natural 20?
No. 2 2s in a row.
Oh. 2-2.
Yeah.
T2. Okay.
What is wrong with my dice? Like, it can't roll anything but 20s and 2s. So it's one or the other.
That's not too bad. At least it's not ones.
That's true. True.
Always looking on the bright side, Ed.
But like 2 2s in a row? Really? I mean...
2 2s. 2 2s in a row. That's how I like to organise my shells.
So what happened to his?
So as he tries to, as Brick tries to stab him with the python, gets stuck in the straw.
What on earth?
Oh, you're right, Rick.
I'm having a lot more trouble than I thought I would.
Do you want like a dagger or something?
Yeah, toss me up one.
Okay.
I toss up a dagger. This could
That's
end
gonna
badly.
end very well.
What do I?
I don't... Does he have to roll? Does he really have
to
to?
toss? No.
No, I
A
just toss
dagger.
it up.
To toss a dagger.
Toss it. Roll for dexterity.
Dick, really?
Well,
Yep,
that's your
dexterity.
aim.
That's your aim, yep.
Not like athletics.
No.
How many feet in the air am I actually? Like 25 feet?
Okay,
Like,
that's
35.
9.
since you're at his chest.
Total.
That's
9?
9. So I
Can I roll to catch it?
No.
I guess I throw
It's
it into like the
one
straw
before.
stuff next to you.
Oh yeah.
I kind of throw it to like this next to Brick.
You
That's what I'm
throw it
aiming
next
for.
to it. Okay. As you try and throw it next to Brick,
My dad.
you throw it and it goes a bit too far away and lands on the other side of the statue's chest.
Oh.
So you
How
have
did
to-
that happen?
He tries
Oh.
to throw not on
I
its
don't know why I
back.
was in the back.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah.
I yell up to Brick, do you want a hand axe?
You'd have to climb a bit to reach it.
Okay, I climb the distance.
Could
Didn't
you
make it very easy for me there, Bispo.
Okay, you manage to take it out.
Ah, gosh.
I just
Okay,
say
now
to
would
Bis-
you like to try with your dagger?
I'll let you
Well, I
borrow.
just, say to business.
Well done for trying at least.
Thank you.
Appreciate your help.
And Brick, getting a little frustrated, gets in with the dagger, try and cut through the straw again.
You try and cut through the straw. Oh,
This time with my dagger.
okay. This time with your dagger, do you try and get the python, the climbing pick out?
Sure. I'm gonna try get the gem out first.
Okay. Roll strength with advantage again.
Don't give me 2 2s now. Okay, so that's a nat 1, but oh, okay, we're good. 22.
Okay. You with the dagger, you manage to clink it out of its way, and it pops out.
How big
Could
is it?
you roll dexterity to try and catch it as it clinks out.
Oh shit! How big is it? Like, is it like could it fit
About
my
that big, yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. 1, but not nat, not nat, but a 1.
It
Oh no! No, God.
That's a
breaks.
It's not nat though.
It's not nat, but it's
It's not.
okay. As you try and catch it, it falls onto your hand, but falls past your hand. You kind of, as you're catching, kind of flies off into the distance. Not into the distance, but past like there's a circle of boulders, and then you're here on the statue,
Yeah.
and then it goes about over this direction.
Okay, so
I
A
guess
bit away.
I'm gonna start running to go get it.
Okay.
You are just gonna stand there.
Zurich goes to help Bismo.
You're doing great, Brinko.
I just run in the direction.
Okay.
Do I see it anywhere?
You run in the direction of the crystal. Hey, I'm planning to run a level 20 one-shot in 1 hour and 60 minutes. Can I leave you guys for a 20 level one-shot?
oh no.
No.
Unless you want to make us all level 20 right now.
Yeah, and we can all play in the level 21 shot. Anyway, you see it on a rock in 2.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I climb up. to
It
get
is. It's in 2 weirdly perfect halves. It hasn't shattered. It's just
Okay.
in 2 halves.
Maybe it was meant to be like that. I climb up and I try and get it.
It's on a big rock. It's like
Okay.
you can step up onto it.
I step up and I get it.
Okay. You pick it up. It's in your hands now.
I carry it back.
You're not gonna like this, guys.
As she's walking back, I get my climbing tool back from the
Okay.
stuck.
Roll strength.
God damn. Oh no. Man, it's 9.
9. You do not manage to take it out.
I'll try again.
Okay, roll a strength again.
Christ almighty. Alright. 18.
Okay, 18. You, with much effort, managed to pull it out along with a big chunk of straw
Oh,
that was in the chest, but it's not too hard to get off of the pick.
what kind of straw is this? And I begin to climb back down.
Okay.
Did you get the gem?
I've
Broke into.
It
That
flung.
was the gem.
That was the only thing it was.
When I was rolling, when I flicked it out with the dagger,
Your
I-
arms just said,
Where's the gem?
It's over here.
Oh, when did that happen?
I don't think it's.
I lost control of it. It jolted out.
Sorry, I was just playing with my trunk.
That's understandable. I'd like a bit of a rest right now too. We haven't really stopped, have we? This last week.
No, I'm quite exhausted, actually.
I'm full of energy. But your thing is kind of.
I pick it up. It's two halves. Well,
I hand it to you again.
what's the name of the man that told us to do it again?
Adrian.
Adrian is not going to be happy about this. Anyway,
As a bit after no, sorry, continue.
Shall
Right.
we return it to Adrian then?
we probably should. That's what he asked us to do.
Sounds like a plan.
And I definitely didn't see any signs of those druids, did I? When I
When
investigated.
you rolled investigation, no.
Okay. And I begin to walk back towards the winery.
Okay,
I,
do you
follow.
all go along with him?
Yes.
As you're walking along with the broken crystal, suddenly you hear a crashing sound, a kind of smashing, crashing, rashing sound, as you see.
Oh, I've got an odd itch in my upper thigh.
You see 2 muscular men
Oh.
jump out of 2 boulders next to you.
Out of the boulders.
Out of the boulders.
Not out from behind the
No,
boulders.
out of the boulders.
Out of the boulders.
Okay, now who are you? And what is stopping me from
Would
getting
you like to roll initiative, please?
What is stopping? Come on, Bricky. Hey, not bad.
Oh,
Brick.
nat 20!
+1.
Plus, well,
It doesn't. It works differently with that.
you don't add anything to your...
No.
The nat 20
with,
doesn't mean anything for initiative.
I got 6.
Well, actually,
15.
if somebody would get a 22, the nat 20 would still go.
Oh really? Okay,
First,
so it's
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind, Finn.
So,
We don't know anything.
Neither do I.
okay.
Greg, I got a 16.
I'm gonna ask all you guys your initiative again because I was
15.
not listening. I still haven't asked for your
Sorry,
initiative.
that's 15.
You've -1 in initiative?
Yeah.
I've got -2.
Wow.
It's
because,
Varn's only flaw.
It's my Brick's only flaw as well. Really is dexterity. It's because of his bone structure.
Oh yeah. Varn's just chunky.
He's built for charge on, head on combat.
Zorik, what was that?
Finesse.
16.
16, Brick,
15.
15.
I believe Yvonne will go first though, because I have -2. He has -1.
Wow. Okay, and
Nat 20.
I put
+1.
with the initiative. I put down Yvarin 15, Zurich 16, Brick 15, Sunflower nat 20.
That's so sad.
No, it's
Wow.
Bismo.
The memories.
Now it's
What about Aaron?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Aaron, sure. I
Are
don't
we
have
u-
her
are we
character
doing
sheet.
Let's just-
So,
Oh yeah, no.
we're not good.
Aaron,
Aaron's taking a
Aaron
sit down.
She's so in grief that she
Yeah.
can't even attack. She
Yeah.
just stands there paralyzed.
She's
And
actually-
she's not even attacked. The enemies are so sorry for her.
Yeah. She's
We're
just
actually-
invincible during this.
Yeah.
We're just carrying her on the stretcher because she doesn't have to move.
But we put her down.
Okay, Bismo, with your lightning fast reflexes,
Before we begin, can you describe what these guys actually look like?
they
Big and muscular.
they're big, muscular, with rippling 9-packs.
What's like? Are they human or?
They're human, yes.
And are they?
They look dirty like the druids, but they don't. They have big axes. So they look a lot more heavy set. Than
They
the
look like
druids.
very much going to attack us.
Yes, that too.
They look
Okay.
like lumberjacks.
Yeah, lumberjacks
And they're
just
okay.
a bit angry.
Angry lumberjacks. Okay.
Okay.
Don and Harry, the angry lumberjacks.
Do I recognize them at all?
No,
Okay.
they look a bit pale, as if they haven't been out in the sun in a while.
Yeah, they've been in their boulders.
guys should wear some sunblock. I'm worried for you. That's what you are. In that exact voice.
Okay. Is Eldritch Blast a fire thing or is it? What is it?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
It's like dead energy.
Okay. So I sort of like punch like this sort of classic
Avatar.
avatar like I've been watching Avatar sort of thing, and the sort of purpley energy starts flowing out of my hands as I create it. Shut up. As I whip it round and round and round, and then begin to blast it forwards. Does a 17 hit?
A 17.
And I'm going for the one on the left.
The one on the left. Okay. Yes, they were two boulders next to each other, so they're both on one side of the path. A 17 does hit. You're using Eldritch Blast. That's
Yes.
1d10 plus 3.
It's a good spell.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. As the man jumps out, you're instantly ready there with the Eldritch Blast, and you take it out and you kind of singe his 9th ab down onto the 8th ab.
There's 8 left.
Kind of blowing it off of his body. Like
Oh my
there's just
God.
kind of a black kind of hole there. Not like a hole, just a dent.
My ab. And he picks it up and has a last little moment.
And then it goes,
No, please.
And
He tries to put it back on.
can I ready my like, is it an action to take out your weapon or a bonus action to take out?
Bonus action.
Bonus action. So I take out. I have a battle axe. You're just looking at my stats. I take out my battle axe. I ready myself with my battle axe with both hands. Kind of crouch. And can my battle axe have double-sided? Can it be?
That's how battle axe works.
Okay, yeah, good. Because that's how I see myself with this like I'm this like chunky person with this like battle axe. I'm like, I was like.
Your Varn just goes, whoa.
And I'm in a fighting stance. I'm in a like a. Hey, we're in the middle of something, guys.
Okay. On to. Is that all you do?
Yeah, that's
Isn't
all.
it
I
so
do.
funny about something looking back like with its lip like.
Zorak, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fail this. So
No.
how far away are they from me?
They're they're only about like 15 feet away.
Okay, so I go over to the I go over to the left one.
Okay.
I take out my long sword. Like I'm kind of running over.
Yeah.
And I go to stab him at the bottom of the chin and rip his jaw off.
Okay, that's going to work for the first hit.
You just jinxed it.
Okay.
Woo! Hold on, what do I add? I can't remember.
Your
attack
hit
rolls.
hit. Your attack roll.
I presume 5 doesn't hit.
No.
Like, hold on, I get an extra attack.
You do. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
That's pretty badass.
It is it. That's a
What is
9
it?
hit.
9 does not hit either.
Zerka stabs himself.
In the gonads.
I've played that for so long.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay. As you try and stab him in the chin, he the man deflects it with the battle axe, and you strike again. Once again, he deflects it. Ooga booga! He says to you.
Whoa!
The chin of all places.
Well, no, we meant
The
like,
heart.
but like right,
Like-
like I don't know, but
Oh,
like
right,
right
I
here,
see
like,
what you
I would stab it
We were
through.
just trying to give him like a light shade.
What?
I don't know. If I was in combat, that would frighten me.
That hurts too.
Okay, is that all you do?
Yes, I really hope he kills me now.
Yavarin
Varn,
is checking text.
no, I'm checking my character sheet, which is on my phone.
Okay, and
Uh,
oh, I
Yeah.
feel so bad.
what?
Poor Kyle,
Kyle.
the
Oh.
guy who invited me to the level 21 shot.
Feels bad.
Well, not poor Kyle.
Well, you
poor
can
me.
tell him you're.
I wish it was at
You
different
aren't-
times.
Varn immediately jumps in front of everybody and looks at the. So one of them has been hit and one of them has not. Yes.
Yes.
Looks at the one that has not yet been hit, and casts hold person.
Can't,
Which is a wisdom saving throw.
These guys seem like they have a lot of wisdom.
Really?
I'm being sarcastic.
So it's just an immediate sort of, and again the for a brief second while he jumps forwards and casts it, freezing the guy on the spot. Some like bracelets of sunflower magic form around Yvarin's wrists as he focuses on the guy holding him still. Okay.
I love it.
All he does is
Brick stallion, gun slinger.
Is it my turn then?
go and sling it.
Gonad slinger.
My turn.
Go nuts.
Yes.
Okay. So in this moment. Go nuts. Oh no! Okay, I'm gonna wait for that laughter to die down. All right.
I drooled a big one.
So, Brick, as he mentioned there before we started combat, he's very sick of being constantly on the move right at the moment. He hasn't gotten a chance to sit down, so he's he pulls out his Desafio.
Do you guys need a moment?
Yeah, do you
Finn had pistachio
What do you
shells
mean
on his
had?
Finn has pistachio shells.
Wow. That's freaky.
Horrifying.
Like old fingernails.
Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, our podcast where everybody can see Finn's fingernails.
So Brick, he pulls out his Desafio, and he says, "Oh, I'm getting sick of this combat." And as he's saying it, I like to imagine
Okay, Finn.
if it was animated, it'd have this close up of Brick, and as he pulls out his gun, it pans along his arm to the barrel of the gun, and he takes a shot at the one that has been hit by the.
And I gotta tell you, it's not animated.
Yeah, I know, Greg. So I'm imagining, because this game's all about imagination.
Whoa.
So I take a shot at the one that has been hit by the Eldritch Blast. And did you try and attack that guy as well?
You tried to.
Yes.
Failed.
Twice.
Failed though. But that one's being held.
No,
Right.
the other one's being held.
Oh, is it the other one? It's the one that hasn't been damaged that's being held.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you for your help, Ed.
Yes.
he was asking you a question.
Is the one who has been
sorry.
damaged held, or is the
The
one,
one
who
who's
hasn't?
not.
Okay,
Dungeon
good to
Master.
know.
I did specify that when
You did, but I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to fix this shitty podcast.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Right, so I'll roll to hit then.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 3 plus.
Well, it's it's an 8.
That's an 8. An 8 is not it.
Okay.
Do you use your second attack?
Yeah, I'm going to use my extra attack, so I miss. Oh, I have to use 1d6 for the ammo. Fuck. That's a 2.
down to 1d4.
Whatever. And I take the shot, miss, and I run up. Again, now with my maul, winding it up to give him clock him across the face.
Okay, roll to hit. Wait, your maul?
Sorry, not the maul. I keep the
Your
flail.
flail, yeah.
The flail. Yeah. Man. With the flail, that is 14.
Click,
14.
14 to hit. That hits.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay, flail is 1d6, not 1d8.
No. 5.
Plus my strength. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So you try and clock him across the face.
Yeah.
You manage to clock him across the face. You see a tooth fly out in the shape of a 9-pack, and it flies out of his mouth. And
These guys are just made up of pure linebacker.
Okay, and I'm going to use my
You're a
gunslinger feat to take my second shot with my gun to try and shoot him sort of around his jugular, that area.
oh, you're doing that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll. Actually, no. Okay, I'll let you do it. Just because taking out your weapon is a bonus action.
What do you mean?
As in, you took out your gun to shoot.
I took out my gun to
His
shoot
gun had already
initially.
been.
Initially.
Remember,
Was
I
it
took
out,
I
though?
took a shot,
I know you did.
and then I
But
took
I
out my
mean-
flail.
I know, but those are 2 attacks. But when you took out your gun, it would have been a bonus action.
I took out my gun first.
I know, but that's still
He has
readying your
He
weapon
has
is
two
still.
hands.
But readying your weapon is
Just
a bonus
taking the
action.
gun out
Taking a
in
gun out
itself
is a bonus
Is
action.
a bonus action. Is
So
what
wait,
I'm
but
saying.
why wouldn't I be able to do this then normally?
Because you can hit with a bonus action. You can shoot your gun again with a bonus action. as
Oh,
well.
So you
you're
need to
right.
Have had them ready. From
I
the start.
see. Okay, I'll
Yes.
make sure of that next time.
Yes.
But can I do it for the sake of this right now, or no?
Yeah, just because I didn't say anything. Sure.
Well, I didn't really notice it either. So, and I could be losing all my ammo anyway. So,
Back.
that is 14 again, actually. So
14 hits.
it does hit.
Okay, roll to hit it.
Okay. What is it then? 2d6.
Wow.
Rad. And I add my constitution. That's right.
Yes.
Amazing. Ooh, that's 12 damage.
Sorry, how much damage did you do with the flail?
8.
8.
That's 20 damage.
Fuck yeah.
That's
When I
20
already
damage?
did 6.
8. 6. Yeah.
6.
So
Yeah.
it's 26.
Okay.
damage.
You
trying to shoot for his jugular.
Okay, you as you try and shoot for his jugular, he kind of hops back in fear, and as he hops back and up, you shoot him straight here in the stomach.
Straight in the 9-pack.
But he keels over for a second, coughs up some blood.
God.
Stands back up with now his 9-pack being reduced to a 6-pack.
Does
Oh
his,
no!
do his abs spit all the bullets out?
No, they seem
But then
pretty
it's-
decimated. There's now just a big black dent to where his 3 packs that you decimated were.
Okay, so grand then. Yep, that's me then, and I kind of give him a yeah. Brick doesn't like anyone with a 6-pack because he never was able to get one. His body doesn't allow it.
I feel
Okay.
you, brother.
On to... Ooh, my laptop's... On to... That's Brick. On to the 9-pack dudes.
For the record, Brick actually loves and appreciates everyone most of the time, 6-pack or not.
Just as a small amount of.
Does he have...
Yeah, well, he doesn't. He tends not to like those people. He tends not to. He does have a few abs. I don't know. I don't know how I want to make him look. Because in the picture that I kind of bases the idea of him, the Minotaur does have like this very kind of muscular build, but I don't know if I want him to be like a body. He's strong, but he's not like he's got like internal core strength rather than showy offy muscle.
Unlike the Berserker with the 9-pack, who is
Yeah.
now... Well, actually 6-pack now. Who's
Berserker.
going to... It's okay. It's a guy with a great axe and a 9-pack. Okay.
Does he look pretty berserk?
He looks pretty berserk. Okay. He's going to use his feature Reckless, and he's going to run up and strike a Brick Stallion. Okay. He's
Don't
going
forget
to.
one of them is held.
I know this is the one that was just hit by Brick Stallion. That's with advantage. That's a. Let's say 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going for against face.
Okay, and then that's 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
He
Can I borrow a pencil?
he runs up to you, full of rage. He looks very reckless, as per his feature's name.
Yes.
And just takes a massive slash at you, leaving a gash right here, kind of right next to the nip mop. Not quite.
Taken back. What
He
are we
says
at
that. Yeah, taken back.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Alright. On to Prismo.
Does the other guy make a wisdom saving throw against
Oh,
him?
yeah, sorry, I forgot about the other guy. Okay. Fails.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I go to take a slash with my battle axe,
And I do a little like swing around the head and then use that momentum to charge into the one that just attacked Brick.
Okay.
And I attempt to. I presume if Brick was behind me, yeah,
Brick.
like Brick didn't move forward.
Brick did have to move forward to get up.
Oh,
to the
okay. Okay. Well, I just stand next to it and go to just slash directly like across the chest.
Okay.
Like give the berserker what it gave to Brick, basically.
Exactly.
I try to mirror the thing, you know. Do on to whatever. So yeah, I take a slash with my battle axe. Is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9 plus 6 is 15.
That hits.
Okay. Ah, 6 again.
6 plus.
No,
You'll-
I already did the adding.
Oh, you already did the adding. Okay. So you run up to the you run up to the berserker, trying to mirror what Brick got. You manage to hit him. You kind of miss the mirror and
Split his nipple into.
you cleave off one of his packs, leaving him with a mere 5-pack.
I also have to roll for my ammo.
Oh yeah.
Well, no more ammo.
Oh, well, you have 1 shot left.
Oh, I have 1 shot left. Yeah, great.
Okay.
Kashmir, that's awesome, by the way.
Yeah, as you just took damage, don't you?
I took 13 points of damage across my chest.
Okay, so as a
Well, actually, like this.
Around from my shoulder down.
as no, I just kind of budge in the way. So after I slash, I kind of like step in front of Brick with my.
Oh yeah, I implemented a new homebrew rule where taking a shit is a bonus action, not an action during combat. If that's what we're wondering.
That's like,
It's very in context.
yeah,
Like, fully.
that would have been helpful back a couple of months ago when I believe one of our characters did take a shit.
I think that
Oh,
might have
actually,
been
you know what? What's your armor class?
16.
Yeah, I have a really bad armor class, so the chances of me being hit is quite high.
You have a brave soul and you.
But you
Yeah,
can cast mage armor on yourself as an action, and it doesn't expend the spell slot.
Yeah, but I just used up my action.
Oh, you bugger.
But no,
Okay.
it's okay. No, I'm confident standing in front of Brick. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna not die.
You've arms right at the front, but
Okay,
I like that.
good to know. On to Zurich, brave man. With big BB.
I'm just lost all respect and hope for Zurich. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my longsword and I'm just gonna go and try and actually no, I'm gonna take a hand axe. I'm gonna try and hit him right like where his eye is. Like
Okay.
hoping to get in as deep as I can. The blind, yeah. I'm gonna slash his head. Okay. To the 7 hit.
Nope.
Damn it!
Next attack is it with a hand axe again?
Yes.
Statistically, the longsword is better.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
But you actually can't. I mean, unless you want to use up your bonus action taking it out, but it depends.
I mean, I only have an extra attack, so.
Yeah, but you still have a bonus action.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna use my hand axe again.
Okay.
Okay, 15 hits, I guess.
It does.
Okay.
No, not for you though.
Everyone else.
Okay, so I need to add. Okay, so 1d6 damage.
1d6, bro.
Plus your strength.
Plus your strength, which is 0.
Oh no, wait, my attack bonus is. Sorry, my attack wait, what did I roll in?
You already hit those.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, it
added
doesn't
the
matter.
wrong
That's only
attack
for the hit-
bonus.
that's only for
Anyway,
the hit roll.
shush, it's fine. 1 damage.
Plus what?
Plus
0.
strength, which is 0.
Oh.
Okay. in your attempts to carve into his face, you do manage to shave off a bit of his moustache, kind of leaving a hideous mark here.
it's just like raw.
It's raw, yeah. You get off like the top layer of the skin, so there's still skin there.
The damage
Top
isn't
layers
physical;
come
it's emotional.
You know,
He now
honestly-
can't look at himself in the mirror anymore.
Sometimes the smaller cuts and bruises
Yeah,
are the worst.
it can actually be worse.
Like, you know, it's true though.
Would you rather
once
be
my
shot
eye-
in the face? Or
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of pain, because when you're shot, your body will go into shock. So you it would
Yeah, I was-
feel it later on.
I feel
My
like
arm was shot off once actually, and
Yeah.
I felt fine. Like, compared to
The
that
pain
other day
comes
when I got
later.
like a
paper
cut.
cut. Paper cut.
Or stepping on a Lego block.
I did that. Okay.
Or stepping on
I
a
know
char-
this is gonna make me sound very intellectual, but when I was younger, I tried to make a paper cup. like you know, you used to get those paper cups, but I tried to make one out of sheets of paper,
And,
and then I poured water into it,
And
Oh, babe.
and the rest is
Now
successfully
you're
drank from it
in
and made lots of money off of your invention.
yeah.
Of paper
now you can
cups.
find them in any shop anyway.
Yeah.
Paper cups.
You're welcome.
So it's like after Zurich, I realized he just not do anything. He literally just says like, "Kill me, please."
You should use your awesome gun blood sucker.
That wouldn't do much. I would have only dealt with like. Oh no!
If you want Zerg to die so much, you should probably start using that blood hunter.
Yeah.
Just keep.
Yes. Thank you.
Just like,
I really don't care about Zerg anymore. He's
Come on.
Nah, I really don't.
Okay.
is it Yvonne again?
It's Ivan.
So Yvonne maintains that concentration on freezing the guy, and he can still use his other abilities. So yeah, he just casts Guiding Bolt as a as a first level spell slot, doing 4d6 damage, if on a hit,
Yes.
to the guy who's
Being
got
held.
a 5-pack.
Go to 5 back. Okay.
His chest is just getting
So he stepped forward, froze one guy, and now he's blasting the other with Guiding Bolt.
This guy's like got some serious HP.
So 1d20
20
plus anything.
plus your hit thing for spells
Oh yeah,
that you have in your character sheet.
plus 6.
Shit.
19.
19. Yes, that hits.
Okay, and so once again it comes out as this sunflower burst and deals
And she's really in love with sunflower.
That's so much. So many dice.
15 damage to him.
15 damage.
And in this explosion of flowers, of petals fly everywhere, and sunflower seeds spit out everywhere, freshly roasted. Chomps down on one as
Okay.
it comes away.
The blast goes straight into his stomach area once again. You see two perfectly shaped thin blocks of skin just off of him. 2 more packs have been removed from his body. He looks very close to
Dead.
giving up and dead. Yes, he's there, kind of feeling his packs, kind of crying. He's very bloodied,
Does that mean below?
below half health.
Okay.
Yes, on to.
But if it took over 30 damage to get him below half health, it means he still could be on like 20 damage, 20 health, right?
He could.
Yeah.
Okay, Yavar and Brick.
Okay. Taking this that hard blow to the chest or the shoulder area. Let's see. Brick charges at this muscular gentleman. Horns first.
The
he's
one
ready.
not being held.
The
The
one, not
one
being
with
held.
3 packs.
The one whose abdomen is really struggling.
Yeah.
And he's gonna he's gonna try and attempt to grab him with his horns. Not grab him, slice him, impale him. Again, around that jugular area. He's not really focusing in on
Is that
one.
actually what's called?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Really?
jugular vein.
That's
Really?
all. Yeah. Very important.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it comes out. Wow.
You know live anymore.
Well, you will have a few seconds of very painful and unfortunate life, but
Live.
you'll slowly
No live.
your lungs will
No live.
fall off.
Okay, when you roll to hit, please.
Yeah.
Please. Please.
I'm going to assume that an 18 hits. Or no, that's actually a 20, but...
I just realized something really funny, but none of you would understand it, so it's okay.
Thank you for telling us that, Vin.
Okay. Oh, brilliant.
Brilliant.
That is 9 damage with my horns.
With your horns, okay.
Going for that
9
general
damage.
area.
So you try and like.
Yeah, run in.
Okay, he dodges out of the way, but you manage to catch 2 packs, one on either horn, make them fly up into the air. 1 pack remains.
My God.
Right.
You
And I
attacked the
use
wrong
my
group. Oh.
I use my extra attack then.
Yes.
With my flail still in hand, I wind up to try and again clock him over the head.
And you're not improving the quality of our podcast.
Are they still on?
Yes, they're still on. Ed's wearing peanuts. Not peanut, whatever.
Pistachio
shells on his eyes.
This should be the thumbnail for the video.
Okay.
No one's taking a photo.
Yeah. So your next attack, you try. Yes.
It's 20 again. Not that.
20. Okay. Roll damage.
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 Alright, that's 4 damage with the flail.
4 damage. Okay.
Oh,
You wind up once again. He looks very defeated. He kind of just steps out of the way, quite quickly, but still just a step, and off comes his last pack. There now.
I went for his face, but okay.
He dodges though, and it hits his pack.
Right.
He stands there, packless.
Defeated.
He looks back at you with an angry, expressionless face.
And I
then
point my gun right in his mouth.
looks down at his pack, then
Oh, wow.
falls and dies.
Oh, shit. Okay. Don't need to use my gun then. Alright. Alright, well then,
Well, do we have to kill the other guy?
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say maybe we
No, we don't have to.
Shall we just like tie him up or something?
I think...
Well,
I got into your voice. That was so weird. I think. I think we should tie him up, see what the hell's going on here.
he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, right?
On his turn, yes.
Which is now.
Well, yeah, because the turn is over. That's right.
Conserve.
He fails again.
Well, we're...
So he's still frozen.
Quickly, tie him up.
Paralyzed.
I don't have any rope.
I
Nor do I.
don't have any rope either.
I've got 50 feet of hemp.
Okay, that's plenty.
Look,
Fine.
That's plenty.
Well,
I
I'm
swear.
gonna kill them.
what is with all these random attacks?
Okay, so Zerg has 50 feet of hemp. And
Actually, he's 60 feet wide. He's a very thick boy.
Imagine how goofy his face would look. Just
Oh. Yes, you managed to. Would you like to roll for survival? To see how well you can tie a knot.
Sure, yeah.
I have very good survival.
so do I.
Oh, yeah. Pass it to me, sir. I'll do an excellent job of it, I swear.
Oh, that's supposed to be. Maybe Zerg wants to try.
And I've worked with Rome before, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, so he can use my dice tray.
Oh, one moment. Please, guys.
Well, I check my phone with the eye.
That's 22.
22. Okay, you managed to tie a slip knot, a sexy, beautiful knot. It really makes
A
you
bow
happy.
line,
Yeah.
figure of 8, a reef knot,
All at the
Yeah.
same time.
all at the same time, all in the same knot,
yeah.
and a monkey's fist.
And a shoelace.
Brick
Holy granny knot.
stumbles up to you with his hand across his chest. Yvonne, you wouldn't mind helping me out with this?
Oh, of course.
Alright.
To what level do you need to be healed?
Oh, no, it's not too bad this time.
How many hit points have you taken? 15?
13.
15.
Let me take this to the next level.
I use a second level spell slot for cure wounds.
Okay.
And yeah. So that's 2d8 plus
2d8.
6.
Or you could use your ritual spell that cures like everyone around you, even though
Has anyone
it's
else taken
damaged.
damage?
No.
No.
The berserkers weren't very successful this
No, they weren't. We just like
Yeah, that's
completely
2d8.
obliterated them.
Yeah.
That's
12.
12, 18.
Plus
So
your spellcasting.
Yvonne just
You're fully
yeah,
healed.
so 18. So Yvonne goes and sunflower magic circles around you completely. All you can see is sunflowers. A field. You are suddenly dancing in a field of sunflowers.
Wow.
As you're healed.
This is magnificent.
And then you come out of it and you're actually just dancing in front of us all.
Wow, you're a good dancer.
Oh, well, thank you.
No problem. What I'm here for. I vow that, having not saved Sunblower and done my cleric duty, so do my best to save all of you.
I understand that, Rick. Rick?
I
so-
understand that, Rick.
I'm so gone. I understand that, you bard. Now, let's find out what the hell is going on here. We haven't tied now, Yvonne. You can
Yeah,
release
slap
the
him in the
spell.
face.
I give him a
Undo
little.
the spell.
I give him a little.
You undo the spell.
Yeah.
You take back all the hit points.
No, the whole person
Yeah.
spell.
Oh, the whole person spell.
No,
Oh.
actually, Rick.
I'm gonna take those.
Just the wound reopens.
Oh.
Awful.
You just do it back and forth. It's torture.
It's
You
like
hear
one
on
of
the
those
ground.
Ziploc bags.
Ooga booga. Ooga booga.
What have you been doing?
What?
Huh?
Are you? What the hell?
Oh, sorry, I had a bit of a cough.
Who are you, and why the hell did you think it was a good idea to attack us?
Ooga booga.
I'm sorry, what?
Why did you attack us, love?
Oh, it was to protect our dark god, of course.
And who's your dark god?
Ah, the guy up in the castle, you know.
Strahd.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, the devil.
Yeah, that's his name.
We're not in the city anymore. You don't need to worry about saying his name.
Right, the city that I've been to.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And the straw that you know about.
Yes.
And you've met many
And
times.
that guy in the cloud that sent me here, he told me about him.
Brilliant. Right.
So, could you please let me go? I'm feeling
Now, why
quite
the hell-
restrained.
Did you see what your friend did to my chest?
Did you see what you did to his six-pack?
I
9-pack,
really
sorry. It was a 9-pack.
Touche.
Yes. I only have a 6-pack, you see, so I'm quite jealous.
You took us by surprise. What the hell else were we supposed to do?
Ah, I don't know. I mean, could you let me go, though?
I say we leave him here and we just bring the crystal thingy back.
What do you have on you?
I'm not telling you.
You're not really in a position to say no right now, I'm afraid.
No.
Well, I search him. That's 10.
Oh, can I help him?
All right.
Would you like to? Yes. Roll again.
Sweet. That's 18.
18? Okay. Give me 2 secs.
1, 2.
2 secs.
2 seconds.
Oh, 2, please.
2
You
secs.
find on him a little pouch of 6 rusty copper coins, a great axe on his back, and a very suspiciously dirty clump of fur.
Suspiciously dirty. So
It's like almost solid.
how much copper pieces was that?
6.
Oh wait, I actually have. Oh, I didn't realize I had them there.
That's worth 6% of the
Yeah,
gold piece.
nothing. So
Did you take his weapon?
what? He had a great axe.
He had a great axe.
Okay, I'll carry.
Just don't take my weapon.
Zero
Right.
takes his weapon.
I'm taking the
Oh,
weapon.
oh, you ran out of weapon space. Okay.
I don't have. Is there weapon space? Is there like
Yes,
an amount of
but-
weapons I can carry?
No, it's measured in pounds, which I want to change, but I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, you may pick up your weapon.
Okay.
The weapon. Sorry.
Brilliant. Right. Well, where'd you come from?
Oh, I grew up here.
No, not what I mean. Who sent you? Why have you attacked us?
Well, you see,
Sorry, one that said you Brian leaned over to Dismal.
Born, meadow, lived, moved. Never stayed in one place.
ah, you're like me. See, I was born in the meadow to 2 loving parents.
Are you my brother?
Oh my god! Yeah.
I can't.
Let's say that.
This is something beyond my knowledge.
Hey, do you remember that guy who said he was Zurich's brother?
Don't even remind me about that guy.
Whatever happened to him?
I don't know, and we're probably gonna have to deal with him in the future at some point. I have no
Let's
doubt
hope.
about that.
Well, I'll see you later, brother. What say we go now?
Right, yeah, you can trot on back to where you came from. See you now.
As we go to leave, I'm just like,
Sorry about this.
and I go to knock him out.
Okay. You clunk him over the head, knocking him out. So
And then
he's
throw him in
knocked
the
out.
bush.
Is he still?
You know, and I throw him in a bush to hide him
You're hiding a body. Okay.
in the bush.
Wait, what about the other guy?
He's very dead.
Like,
Do you not want to hide his body though?
I do.
You
In the bush.
You hide both of their bodies. in a
Oh,
bush.
right, yes, but the body's in a bush.
Okay. The bush isn't quite big enough, so their little pinky toe kind of sticks out. But
Are they barefoot?
they are, yeah.
Okay.
Did he have any armor on him though?
No.
So he used to just lie there next to his dead
Oh,
friend.
Yeah.
it's gonna go through he's gonna go through like this massive like revenge story, and he's gonna be like actually the main villain.
Oh my gosh.
Like we'll kill Strad, but then like he's hiding behind, and he's like, finally, my time to shine.
What are the
Zergus
stats
is-
of the Great Axe? Sorry, just real quick.
It's 1d12 damage, and
Oh.
you hit with strength.
Are you proficient with it?
He is.
I am.
He's a fighter.
What are you gonna say?
Zergus is there behind your van picking up all like the pieces of the guy's pack. Like throws them in the bush.
Oh,
Bludgeoning, right?
that's actually it. No,
Oh, Pierce.
Oh wait, I take
Oh, it's a
the,
Great Axe.
It's
Yeah,
like
sorry,
slashing.
yeah.
I
Slash.
take the dirty fur.
take the dirty
I
clump of.
have the clump.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
Did you
Okay.
take the clump?
Oh, I suppose we were both investigating. I took the clump.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
is it?
I
It's
forgot that we were both in
Yeah, me too.
it's almost solid.
Okay.
It's kind of like wire.
Well,
Give it a smell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually,
What
I come up and I kind of try and
What the
investigate.
hell is this?
It
Investigate.
smells like a mix of feces, piss, and dead animal.
I actually throw it on the ground and I don't take
Devarin
it.
just picks it up and puts it in his pocket.
Okay. You now stink. Which gives you a -5 on all charisma checks.
Okay, he investigates it there on the spot. Like,
Investigates
is it literally
the clump
just?
of wool.
Is that just it?
It's just a
Roll
clump of
survival
words.
to
Survival.
see if you recognize what kind of dead animal it sounds like.
Okay.
Sounds like?
Sounds like. What does this first sound like? Ooh, that was
23.
a nice roll.
Well,
23.
technically it was cocked.
It
Slightly. Go with it.
it smells like the fur of a naked mole rat.
Alright.
A naked mole rat.
Yeah.
How? It's naked though.
That's awful. It's just like a pulp.
Ah.
No, it's fur. It's very much fur, but it smells like all the naked mole rats you've encountered on your journeys.
See, Yvarin's fine with it because he grew up in the wild, so it doesn't actually smell that bad to him. So he actually does put it in his backpack.
Okay. Does give you a -5 to all charisma checks though.
He doesn't like even think of that.
Okay. And it's just
Yeah.
info for you.
That's good to know. Thank you, Dungeon Master.
Of course. Do you guys head back?
Oh yeah, we go to.
We've got to
your
get
guy.
this broken gem now back to our winery friends.
Okay.
The trail back.
Okay. After an hour or two, we can't quite tell. They haven't invented clocks yet. Walking.
Hey, can Yvarin watch the sun?
Well, he doesn't have the feet that lets
Yvarin
him
goes
tell. the
blind.
What about
time.
his epic survival skills, though?
Okay, roll survival to watch the
Yay.
sun.
You go blind.
3 survival checks in a few minutes. 17.
17. Okay, you can tell it's about 1 to 2 hours of walking that you've done.
Okay, but I don't know what time it is.
Oh, you want to tell what time
Yeah.
it is? Okay, it's about noon right now.
Seems it's about noon. We've been walking for about 1 or 2 hours.
What's noon? We haven't invented time yet.
It's when the sun is highest in the sky.
Ah, nice.
Right.
Wouldn't you just say it's like
Hi, sun.
high sun time?
I'm not your son.
I'm sorry, Derek.
Where did you say you're from again? Wait, what are you actually?
I'm a Fire Ganese.
Firewati.
Fire Ganese.
Firewati.
A Fire Ganese.
What is that?
Well, put it this way. There are earth genazis. There are water genazis.
Genasi.
There are air
Genasi.
genazis. And there are fire genazis. And I'm a fire genazi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I've never met a Ganassi before. Met a Ganassi before.
Ah, well, I like fire a lot.
Where did you take it from?
How remarkable.
Well done.
Where do you fire Ganassis come from?
Well, I'm not really sure. I've always kind of been on the move.
She doesn't know.
You've said that quite a bit. Yes.
Yeah, well, like, I never really had like a family per se. I had a tribe here and there, but mostly kind of staying on my feet and keeping to myself until some stuff happened, and I guess now I'm here.
I see. Right. Are we near the winery yet?
Yeah, if you guys want to be there.
Mhm.
Yeah. If
Yep.
you have nothing more to do. Okay. You arrive to the now familiar building of the winery. It looks just as average as it usually does. Do you...
Oh, yeah, again. Let's go.
Yvonne just takes a fleeting moment to stare at Sunflower's grave.
Well, you don't walk past it technically.
Well, he walks past it.
Okay. So you take a detour.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the rest of you take the detour too?
Bismo,
Okay,
I'd like to introduce you to someone.
okay.
Here is our friend Sunflower. This is where he was buried.
That's a very small grave.
He is very small.
Oh, how small was he?
Very.
Ah, okay.
You'll meet him someday.
At that, Yvonne walks into the house.
Aaron follows you guys and then sits down next to the grave and
Oh.
mourns for a bit longer.
Was that a threat?
Huh?
Huh? You said I'd join him one day. Was that
I'm sorry, my hearing's not great.
He walks into the house.
Krista looks kind of confused, kind of looks around, looks worryingly at the grave, and kind of inches into the house with caution.
Okay. You see two little kiddos that you've met before
Hey, kiddo.
run around.
That I've met before, or they've met before?
You haven't met them, but the three of you have met them. They say, "Oh, hello,
Hello.
hello."
What are you children doing around here, huh?
This is where we live.
I know that. I mean, what's going on for you? What's happening?
We're playing a game.
What is up, dog?
Brilliant. Have you seen?
I'm down with the youth, yo.
Have you seen? Whatever. What's his name? Adrian.
Adrian. Oh, yes. I believe he went out to tend to the winery. The grapes.
Could you direct us there?
Yes, just out there.
Brilliant. I walk out there
My father.
Okay.
to find, and I call him, calling out, Adrian. Calling out for him.
Okay. You see Adrian kind of hunched over in between many crops. He's with one of the other kids, kind of snipping grapes and putting them into a basket. He says, "Ah, you've got the gem, I hear."
We do have the gem. Yes.
Yes! I've been waiting for this so long.
There's
So
a
excited to get the
slight
winery back
problem.
up.
There's
Who
an
are
issue.
you?
I'm Bismarck.
Please don't burn down our house.
Okay.
Listen, Bismarck, hold on now.
You look like a fiery lady.
I really like. Excuse me, sir. I don't.
Back.
Adrian. So,
Yes?
upon retrieving the gem, we ran into a slight issue.
Where's the gem?
Well, I have it
Where's-
here. I have it here, but it may have it hit a rock.
It's in two. It's in two pieces.
It's the gem.
More than one.
The gem is now two gems. And I have it here.
2 gems for the price of 1. That's what that is. That's a bargain.
Now,
I used to work in business.
I'm not sure if this means
why
you
they
can't.
call me
If
Bismo.
you cannot power anymore, is there any way we can fix it? Adrian,
You're our last hope.
It's still there. The
Our
gem.
winery is done for.
But the gem,
It's in 2 pieces, if you haven't noticed.
well,
I don't know if any of you are versed in the art of putting 2 gems into 1 gem.
maybe.
I don't believe that's possible. We haven't invented superglue yet.
I'm a magic person, if you haven't noticed.
Do you have anything you could use?
Well, let me check my list of spells.
I don't have my player's handbook with me.
Owen, do you not have it? Do you not have your spells on your?
Yes, but those are only my prepared spells.
Ah. Well,
So-
if you haven't changed your preferred spells, and you have your preferred.
Yes,
Prepared
but
spells.
I can tell him because there is a spell that you can mend an object.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
And it's a cantrip.
So I don't think you can actually prepare cantrips, can you? I think you just
No,
choose
no.
your cantrips. So it's a cantrip, yeah. Mending.
I
Are you
could.
sure?
I'm
And
cantrip
is it a
transmutation.
cantrip I can have.
Class is bard, cleric, druid, sorcerer, wizard. Yes.
Oh, so it is,
So
but I don't have it.
no.
Ah.
Perhaps if you find someone good at magic.
Excuse me, I'm very good at magic.
Don't seem to be bloody good enough to fuse the 2 things together, can you?
Excuse me, this has brought it back to you, you pathetic
Is it?
piece of donkey filth. Eat this!
So I just dubbed it for.
Okay. Roll. Do you want to roll for intimidation, or do you just want to do
I
it?
just wanted to.
Okay. This- Ooga booga. Why? Get out of here now!
I'm sorry.
He takes the gems and kind of stashes it in the. Now! Out! He spanks you on the butt.
listen, Adrian, this is not our fault that it broke. It's just how it happened. They had it locked away in that massive statue.
Is the gem red?
The gem is like a pinkish kind of.
Okay. Well, seeing as it's like pinky color, and like I'm like pinky color, and fire is sort of pinky color, do you think if I set it on fire between the 2 parts and try to melt it together, you think that would work?
Sure, try it.
Okay.
Be careful now, Bismo. I'm not
Okay.
biting on this. Bismo? Gizmo? I don't know.
You have to produce flame cantrip.
Gizmo, I don't know.
I also have burning hands.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
the
the-
full spell that does
Right, yeah.
damage and shit.
Yeah, sorry. That's what I meant to use.
I don't know. Gizmo.
So produce flame. I gotta go.
And so I take it, and I kind of gently, like I try to place 1/2 over here and kind of 1/2 over here, and I'm kind of holding it like this and kind of making the fire in the middle, so I'm trying to heat up the middle bits of the 2 things.
Okay, after a while of fire encompassing the gem, gets rid of the fire, showing 2 halves of a gem.
After I stick them together, it's just back to, okay.
It's 2 halves, yeah.
It didn't work.
Oh, god damn it, just.
You'll find a way, I'm sure.
Sure we will, but. Guess it'll have to be without you. He takes the gems.
Yvonne re-enters the room.
You're outside in the winery.
What?
You're outside.
We are outside.
At the wine fields, remember?
Are we?
We're
Yeah.
outside where they're picking grapes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yes. I reveal myself from behind a tree.
You don't even like step. You just.
Yeah.
Wait! Let us take it with us, and we may see what we can do. Maybe we can find someone who's good at magic.
After all, we are moving around a lot more than you'll be. We might find someone.
Could you both roll persuasion.
Individually or one
Individually.
of us? Okay.
11.
I think that's 19. Ooh, 20. No, not.
20? You?
11.
11, okay. Okay, I guess I couldn't do anything better with it. I'm trusting you with this, but swear to the Morning Lord, if you bloody lose it, I'll be so angry.
Don't worry. Nothing ever attacks us or tries to come near us ever.
We're actually really fine.
We're all just kind of trying to hide our scars and wounds from the.
Also, there were two very muscular men that tried to attack us moments ago.
Thought you should know. See ya.
Before we leave, to get back to whatever we were doing, do you have any idea where those muscular men could have come from?
Muscular men. Any specifications?
Well, they looked a little bit like
Muscular
those
men.
druids.
Well, I assume they came from the druids' hideout where you thought them. Where
We
did
end
they
up-
come from? Did they come out of the woods?
Well, actually, that's a little interesting. We experienced a bit of a blackout when we found those druids, and
Yes, great people to trust my gem with.
oh, listen, when we awoke, there were no more druids, and their hideout seemed to be empty.
And I was there.
And this character arrived.
Hey,
But then upon our journey back to give you your gem, they actually burst through. They burst through boulders.
no, they came out of the boulder.
They came out of a boulder. They came out of boulders.
Yeah,
Very dramatic, the whole thing.
don't forget, Brick, they did mention they came from the Lord. the
They
Devil's
they,
house.
they didn't
Well-
they didn't say they came from there. They said that they
Where
worshipped
they
him.
worship him.
So many seem to worship that man.
Strange, he's not even that good looking.
And we killed one of
He's
them.
actually quite good looking.
Yavarin is where you.
I mean, you can say whatever you
Yeah.
want. I'm just saying, as Strahd himself, he
Okay.
is quite good looking.
Objectively, like.
Yeah. Objectively, for people who like good looking people. Not as good looking as Grimilda Funk, though.
Oh, yes.
Mildew.
Grimilda Funk. Is it Thunk or
Or-
Funk?
Funk.
Or the
Fun.
man in my sword.
The man. Oh yes, I forgot I existed.
What did you say his name was again? Like
Gronya.
Gronya.
Don't forget about Greg the Raven.
Greg.
Oh, Greg the Raven.
Greg, you can't talk to Greg the Raven because you don't have your speak with animals spell out.
No,
so
I
he's
don't.
just
But don't forget he's there.
circling around. Yep, he's there. He exists. Okay. Okay. Well, I have no idea where the feck those things came from.
Understood.
If you could,
Makes sense.
2 more gems were stolen.
2 more?
2 ages ago.
What?
The first one 10 years ago. The second one a couple of months ago. This one a few days ago.
Right.
But if you can somehow get those other gems, we'd be highly happy. We'll send ravens out to see, try and find where the other 2 are, and
Alright.
we'll say to you when we find them.
We'll try, although it seems they got a bit of a head start having stolen them 10 years ago.
That's right. Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Can we take a toilet break?
Yes, you may, PB.
Do you know where we should start?
No idea.
Don't you guys have Can I just talk to you guys for a minute?
Sure.
I pull them
Give us a
aside.
moment, Adrian.
So
It's okay, we accept you for who you are.
shut up. So I was brought down here to help you into this plane of existence. And why? If we're just gonna look for crystals, don't you have anything bigger in mind that you want to do, or
Well-
what's the story?
We are just, in fact, creatures roaming on this planet. We're just like everyone else. So, though your ideas might be so great, we might have to take our time. You know, small steps.
Also, I mean, ultimately, we'd like to get out of here. And
Could you speak up? I can't hear you.
all of these things seem to be building up to taking down the devil.
Ah, okay.
And
Right.
he is the one stopping us from leaving here. Although thinking about it, we haven't actually tried leaving yet.
You're right there, Yvonne.
But we also want to do what's right and help the people that live here. Because they are, after all, people.
What did that man say? That it's our destiny now is to free Barovia, or is entwined with Barovia's
It's our density.
density. That's what he said.
He said your fates were entwined with Barovia. He
Our
didn't
fates.
say it was your destiny to save it, though. He
Ah.
just said it was intertwined.
But that's what Brick interpreted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Brick remembers. Destiny is an interesting one for me, though. I never really believed in destiny. I more
But it's a shit game.
my interest is more on what's to come, what's next. I haven't got one singular goal in mind. Do you understand?
Okay, I guess I'll stick around to help you work up to your big challenge.
Well, if we ever even encounter the challenge, we don't know what will happen. But what we can do is improve ourselves.
I don't know, I'm pretty perfect.
You think?
Yeah.
You want to go chat to Strad about that?
It's like as I say that, like a little booger just kind of like kind of sucks back in.
You got a little.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a big one. Wow.
You should really clean your ears sometime.
I'm perfect.
I go back to Adrian and I say, hey, Adrian, you wouldn't know of
What do
any...
you want? Yes?
Watch the tone there, Adrian. It's not like we got your winery back for you or anything. No. You wouldn't know of any blacksmiths in the area.
Blacksmiths? Closest place I could think of is, I believe Valaki.
Yes.
Kresk might have a place nearby. Not sure though.
Interesting.
My voice changes every 5 seconds.
This might be an odd question, Adrian, but do you know of any great inventors of your time?
Inventors?
Yeah, inventors.
You mean here in Barovia?
Barovia, in general, wherever, in your lifetime.
I mean, my lifetime has been Barovia, so...
I see.
Inventing what? Like new spells?
Um,
Swords?
It's sort of a
metals?
broad statement. Yes. Inventors of all sorts, I suppose. Armor, spells, weapons. Sort of a blacksmith, but with a little more zest.
Closest thing I could think of would be Strahd. If you want to knock up on his castle.
No, that's not going to happen any day, is it? Right. Is there anyone in this here winery that might be able to help me?
We make barrels?
That's not what I meant.
That's
I meant,
like a type of inventing, you know, different types of barrels, the most convenient ways of making barrels.
Right. But I'm not looking for help on how to make barrels.
It's like you said inventing.
I did.
It's a broad
But
subject.
I don't. Did you invent the barrel?
No, but we're inventing new types of barrels.
Right, what I-
for more compact ways of storing
You know,
wine.
I am really interested in that actually.
Oh, okay. Just talk to Bonnie.
I'll do that.
He's in the barrel making workshop right now.
Laura makes his way over.
Do you want to finish your thing?
I just go, gosh, this was worth it.
There's no one else who might be able to answer some of my questions, no?
Maybe that mage.
Which one?
That one.
There's so many.
The one, he stopped by here about a year ago.
Excuse me? A mage?
Yes.
A wizard?
A wizard, yes.
Wizard,
A wizard?
wizard.
Yvonne stops. Going to the back, she does the back.
I like to imagine you were really happy to go discover how barrels were made.
Wizard.
The wizard? The wonderful Wizard of Oz?
Yes, exactly.
Whoever he is, the wonderful Wizard of Oz?
I don't believe his name was Oz. Can't quite remember it. I
Ah,
remember
forgive me. Old
sounded quite exotic.
So,
Like
campfire tune.
Mumbo Jumbo or something.
Mumbo Jumbo is his name?
Mumbo started with an M.
Do we recall anything? Any names?
the magnificent
Mumbo,
The mighty.
Mage of Mumbo Flumbo.
Okay, so that.
Monster Mash to the
Its name starts with an
the
M,
monster.
and it's exotic. That's about all I know.
And what was he here for?
Wine.
Wine.
Yeah.
And did he say where he was going?
Didn't speak much. Kind of came over, showed us some cool tricks.
What was he doing?
Left. Magic-y stuff. Creating fire, that kind of shit.
How long ago was this?
I was going to
About a year.
Might be hard to find this mumbo jumbo guy.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
What did he look like?
He was bald, with a large flowing beard.
You know, sometimes the best thing to do is nothing at all.
Bismo just sits down and waits.
You are just going up into the barrels.
Goodbye.
Huh. Mumbo jumbo.
I just start
Bum,
flicking
bum,
my roundish nose.
Yvarin's just fascinated by the name, so he continues to repeat it.
As you enter into the barrel maker's shop, you see a rather masculine-looking woman work. She's ripped. Work on the work on barrels. She's got flowing. Well, not flowing. She's got blonde hair, short and shaved sides. It's oh, hello.
Hello there.
Hi,
How do you do?
I'm Bonnie.
I'm Yavar.
Hi,
Hi.
hi,
Hi there.
hi.
Can you show me?
I'm Bonnie.
Oh.
Hi,
Can you show me?
I'm Bonnie.
Can you show?
The key to a good barrel really is how compact you can make the little compartments, okay? Most people, okay, they make a big barrel. Idiots, I say, idiots. What you need to do is you need to make barrels with many small compartments for wine. What it does is it lets people unclog it and then let little parts of wine come out different times.
Oh, yes.
Do you like to see one?
I would love that.
She leads you to a barrel chopped in half with tiny little compartments, not housing any wine, but that seem well versed with wine. In one of them, a caterpillar crawls across and into a hole.
Oh,
This is our finest invention, the Craigalicious 3000.
The Craigalicious.
The Craig.
The
Alicious.
Craigalicious. Oh, right. And did you invent this?
Of course, yes.
Marvelous. And
I'm Bonnie. Hi.
Bonnie, I'm
Yes.
in love with you.
Maybe now is not the time, Yvarin.
I reach out.
I reach out and I hold her hand.
No, I don't know.
Suddenly one of the kids bursts in. Hey, Bonnie, your husband's here.
I let go of it.
I let go of her hand.
Okay, yes, of course. Jono, my husband. Let's go.
What? An adventure.
Jono.
That one's for the books right there.
I'm
You're
so
right.
good at improv.
Yvarin just stares and looks at the many compartments of that barrel, thinking about the many complex compartments of his poor little soul. He stands for many minutes.
Okay, what do the rest of you do?
I stick one of my like sort of fattish fingers into the ground and just kind of like start digging. Just kind of like fiddling around with like the dirt
Okay.
and the just seeing what's around.
You don't feel anything in particular.
Hey, Stick, come, sit.
What did you call me? Oh. Oh, yeah. Closing. Closing down on it. Yeah, you're getting there.
Shit.
Right, yes, what do you need?
Join me. See,
What?
I'm doing nothing. Do you wanna join me?
Afraid not. No.
Oh, what do you wanna do?
Well, I've got my own business to attend to actually at the moment.
Okay. What about you, sir? Wanna sit, do nothing?
No, I have. I might have a plan.
Okay. Just gonna continue like poking my little hole in the ground.
Where did the Adrian say to break again? Where there might be a blacksmith? The Kresk?
Valaki or Kresk?
Kresk. And have we been in Kresk yet?
Nope.
Right.
No, go ahead and finish.
I say we go to Kresk. That's where I say we go to.
I agree.
Yes.
See, doing nothing always pays off.
What Zurich does is like so. I'm sure there's like just a bunch of barrels around. Am I correct?
In the barrel maker's workshop, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Zurich kind of like he tries to like look smart. He goes over. He kind of like starts feeling one of the nice looking barrels. Kind of like like he gives it a quick like a bit of a sniff. Like kind of like licks it.
Smells and tastes like fermented grapes.
Kind of gives it a knock. It's like these are good barrels.
They give a firm knock, but a bit hollow.
Brick finds his way into where Zurich and Yvarn are. Yvarn! Zurich.
Yes.
Now, I'm not sure what your guys' plans were to do now, but I might have some business in Kresk, this city. We haven't been there yet, so I figured why not extend our journey there now?
While this is happening, Bismo is like still sitting on the ground, like with her legs like this, but like inching over, just kind of like pulling, like kind of just like like dogs do, where they like
dragging her.
I'm just sort of dragging myself across the ground, not really like just kind of
Like she has worms.
She's itching her bottom.
That's why dogs do that.
Is that?
Yeah,
When they
makes
have
a lot of
worms.
because they have an itchy bottom.
I thought that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, Bismo has an itchy bottom.
Have you got worms, Bismo? That's a. I've dealt with that a lot.
I've
Yeah.
always had worms.
Well, that happened. I think Bismo kind of shamefully gets up and kind of toddlers over.
Yes, I'm looking for a blacksmith that might be able to help me. Would you guys care to join me?
Of course,
Okay.
I'm always up for it.
I am looking at buying some weapons.
Absolutely. Well,
Do you think we'll be attacked again?
Hopefully.
knowing us,
Yes.
and knowing this game, Dungeons and Dragons we're playing. Yes,
What is this game?
we're probably going to have to.
This
Fight
game
something.
of life.
Yes, the game of life.
I played that once. I got 2 kids,
Wow,
twins. It was great.
that's fascinating.
Sorry-
Where are your
I'm
children
sorry to
now?
hear that.
Huh?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Where-
me too.
Where
Zurich is kind
Where are your
Give him a
children
high
now?
five.
She put them in a box and left them on the shelf.
That sounds like abuse. You're an abuser.
What? No, in the game. In a
A board game.
In a game.
A board game.
Yeah.
Board games. I haven't played a board game in so long. Perhaps we'll find one in Crest.
Onward.
Let's go.
Right. I go to Adrian and I shake his hand and I say, "Look, Adrian, I'm sorry for what's happened with your gem, but we'll do our best to find someone who can fix it."
Well, where are you heading to?
I'm going to attempt to find that blacksmith you mentioned might be in Crest.
Kresk.
Kresk.
Oh, if you're heading towards Kresk, you wouldn't mind taking some wine. Could give you a gold piece each for your travels.
How heavy will it be?
It's a cart
Oh, a cart.
of wine. Yes.
Oh, well. Might say it might be light, good on the old legs.
Do you have a horse?
Oh,
Yes.
Well,
Can we take the horse and
I'd
cart?
be up for
Yes.
Okay, well, no walking for us then.
it.
It only has space for 2 people though.
if
They-
possible.
And please don't sit on the cart, especially not you two.
I'll drive the
You
cart.
blow up the barrels of wine.
Maybe it's to be safe. Maybe I will drive the cart.
If possible, would we be able to sell the wine?
Well,
No, we'll be delivering the wine.
you'll be
Oh.
delivering the wine. It's not.
I'm
I'm not
really
just giving you guys wine.
Who are we delivering it to? Do we-
Kresk, the Burgomaster.
The Burgomaster.
Name
Kresk.
Dimitri Kreskov.
Oh, Chris.
Now, just a little warning. A little bit of the wine might be missing by the time we get there. Just, I don't know, someone like, while we're sleeping, some stranger might take a cheeky drink, you know.
You know, honestly, I would much prefer to just take a bottle for us rather than the gold piece each.
Sure, we've got lots of bottles.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Fine.
How does that sound?
I'd be
Bottle of wine to share along our journey.
How many bottles of wine?
Well, we only need.
You get a bottle each.
Oh,
Sounds good.
Zurg cheekily just takes a huge arm to arm.
He hands you each a bottle.
Brilliant. Thank you, Adrian.
I put it away.
Your hospitality is something I appreciate.
Adrian, I apologize about earlier the whole dirty rag animal skin thing.
You mean the clump of wool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrifying. Horrifying?
What
Horrific.
what kind of wine is it called again? How do I? What's the name of the winery again? Like a special-
Wizard of Wines.
Wizard of Wines.
Of the winery? It's
Like-
called...
Whatever. Like what will I write down? Will I just say wine?
Oh, the...
It's a Chalet Brewery, 1498.
It's a shrimp.
Oh, I know the word.
It's a Sauvignon Blanc.
I took French in school.
What?
I am French.
Well, shall we get going then?
Oui,
Red
oui.
Dragon Crush.
Red Dragon Crush. Lovely.
So I guess
I once had a crush on a dragon.
so. Zura kind of sits in the front of the. Or would you mind, Brick, if I took?
Well, I imagine I can sit right next to you.
Yeah, I guess we could take. Yeah, we can take shifts. So
How long?
So,
how long is the journey?
The journey to Kresk, let me just check on Google Maps.
What?
One more second.
Do you have another apple, perchance? Can I have it?
The chance?
Perchance. Is it covered in?
Yeah. If you just take a big bite out of the oily part so that you don't.
It'll take you a bit less than 2 hours, I'd say.
Oh, not so long then at all.
Oh, it's quite close by. Closest town.
It's a town.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see. Have I got everything? Alright, yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. We'll be seeing you very soon.
Of course. Twitter woo.
Zura kind of
Run
takes a
away.
breath, goes yeah. Whoosh, you know.
As you guys leave, you hear off in the distance. Oh, my dearest Bonnie, please take me.
What? Oh, that was not something I wanted to hear right then.
Just keep going.
I'm very displeased by that, actually.
Just keep moving.
Okay.
All right.
After about you can't quite tell. After about an hour, somewhere between half an hour and 30 minutes, you hear a scream.
Oh dear.
From a cottage up on a hill. You see.
Is it a
two-
joyful scream or a kind of scary?
Actually, before that, I would just like to say on that hour that we had during conversation, I explained why I wanted to go to Kresk to find the blacksmith, and rather than being Brick and doing the whole spiel, Brick explains to mainly Zurich and Yvarn because he's more comfortable with those two. You can listen in, but he's not like talking directly to you.
I
He just
understand.
explains how-
Bismo understands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bingo.
He explains how the loss of Sunflower affected him in a certain way, and he felt like he wants to improve his skills, and he wants to learn a little more than just how to fight, and rather how to build and create, because it was something that he was very interested in his younger years, but then the hobby faded out. But he wants to unlock that part of himself again, and try and find someone that can help him unlock it with him. And he explains that all to you with conversation and laughter and all that bricky
Wine.
stuff. And some wine. Yeah, just so you're on the same page and you know why he's not being, so that he's being transparent, you know. Yeah.
Yvarn. Yvarn admires Brick for making that daring decision to venture into a new territory of great skill and excellence, and he laughs alongside Brick
With their wine.
with their wine.
Very good. So we have high constitution, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Bismo feels, for the first time in a long time, oddly at home in this strange group of folk. Did we just leave Maya behind?
Aaron's with you guys, okay?
Okay.
She's like
Still
trailing behind you. Okay.
In a fish tank in the back of the cart.
So you hear the scream, okay? And you see a trail leading up to a small cottage. In the cottage, you see a woman up against the wall. Behind her, a large figure,
Jesus.
shadowy.
Wait, sorry, explain that again? Wait.
There's a cottage. There's a woman in the window. Behind.
Oh, in the window. I
Yeah.
thought she was outside the
No.
cottage.
Behind her, a shadowy figure, and then the shadowy figure drags her away.
Oh my gosh.
Yvonne starts.
Okay, you guys run up.
I follow.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, so do I.
Make it, lads.
Should we do something with the horse?
Take the horses with us.
The horse will be fine. As we're running.
Out of the
Zurich
chimney.
ties the cart up to a tree.
Okay. Out of the chimney comes a large plume of smoke.
Oh.
And Yvarin, what are you guys' marching order?
Well, Yvonne goes first, I suppose.
Yeah,
I'll go second.
I go third. Oh, fourth.
Is anyone actually faster?
I don't mind.
It doesn't. You,
Well, I think I actually,
Right, we run together.
yeah.
because you're tying up the horse, you're probably last.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
1 second.
Yvarin, as you smash, I assume you smash. You
Yeah, just smash through.
barricade through the door. You see a house that seems completely abandoned. Nobody in there.
What?
A thick layer of dust is on top of everything. The stove completely cold, no fire in it.
What the hell?
I don't like what we just
We saw a
happened
woman in there.
I saw the woman too.
Yvonne starts frantically.
Yeah, I
You guys
investigate.
all roll for investigation.
Seeing as Zurich is a blood hunter and deals with a lot of demonic things, would he have
No idea.
no?
Any ideas, Zurich?
Never seen anything like this. This is way out of my knowledge. Hold on, Bismo.
You can just use mine.
21.
Okay, what was that? Yvarin? Oh, they didn't roll. Brick?
Can I use
13.
13?
What is it? Investigation.
Investigation.
23.
21.
23, 21.
Can I be here?
That's 8 or 6.
6. So you guys investigate the house. It seems, as I said before, completely abandoned. No trace of any human movement. Sunflower, Bismo, you look into the stove that's open. In it, a untouched Jack of Hearts lying there with no dust on it compared to everything else in the house.
Guys, look at this. Don't touch it.
It's the Jack of Hearts.
Is that one of the cards that we were shown?
Yeah,
Yes,
was Jack.
He was shown a Queen of Diamonds and a Jack of Hearts.
This is the one for truth.
Truth, I believe. Yes.
That's not what we're looking for. We're looking
Yeah, we don't want truth, do we?
I don't know what we want. I'm a little confused.
We
on
want
what-
hope.
Well, I'm a hopeful man, but I also like the truth.
Well,
Can we have both?
Staring right at you.
We can only choose one.
Well, I pick up the card. Does that happen?
No?
Oh.
You have a Jack of Hearts with you now.
Is this trying to tell us something? Could it have been that what we were shown was not the truth at all, and this is, in fact, the reality of what happened?
I actually go outside and look back to the cottage.
You go outside.
Yeah,
Um,
to look back in the window from the outside.
as you go outside and look back into the cottage, there's no longer a cottage.
What?
You are still in the cottage. You can see Bismo. But to Bismo, there is no cottage.
I unlatched the window.
Unlatch the window?
Is it that kind of window?
Yes.
And it's okay, Bismo. What do you see?
Do I hear that?
You hear him, yes.
You're gone? There's no cottage? What's going on?
What do you
We're
mean?
right here.
I don't see anyone.
What do you see?
Nothing. There's just ground where the cottage should be. I hear you, but I can't see you.
Can you see my hand? I wave it out.
You can't.
I kind of reach forward and look for the door, like.
As you, in your guys' view, Bismo reaches her hand out and it turns completely shadowy as it goes through the doorframe.
And I don't see anything.
You're just flailing around.
Step closer. Come on.
Right, I step closer.
Do you step completely? Do you
Yeah.
take a full step?
Full.
Okay. You see now Bismo to you guys looks exactly like the Shadow Man who's behind the woman.
Oh, Bismo. What
Bismo?
happened?
Can we hear Bismo like she normally sounds?
Not like she normally sounds. It's like there's two different voices of Bismo. The second one being like a millisecond off.
Oh.
Wait, you two, wait here.
Yvonne leaves the house, and then
There you see Bismo standing with no
Bismo.
cottage around.
he steps towards Bismo.
You can.
Yeah.
Nothing interesting happens to you.
Are you alright?
I think so. I'm really confused.
Where are they?
Now, as Yvarin steps to Bismo, looks like the Shadow Man too. Not 7 foot or however tall he is, just an average 5'11" man.
Wait, Javar looks like that?
Yes.
So there's
Two.
you're looking at two shadow men.
They look
Yeah.
the same.
Yes, but they
I'm
sound like
freaking out.
themselves.
I think we should get out of here.
I'm not liking this.
Could this maybe be the truth?
If this is the truth, I don't want to look at it right now.
I say we get the hell out of here.
Let's get out of here.
How do I look?
Not as sexy as usual, I have to say.
Oh, bummer.
As you look outside the window for a second time, you see the entire world has disappeared. You
What?
and Zurich, the Shadow Men still there. Their voices disappear.
Whoa.
You see around you a battlefield.
Oh,
With
Can we still hear them?
You can, yes.
Guys,
Um,
are you alright?
can we hear and see them?
You can see their shadow forms.
We
Yes.
can't hear them
there.
anymore, though.
No, no
Oh,
hearing
gosh.
them.
Oh, dear.
I'm trying to call out to them.
Their voice is like it's like you're hearing like the fourth echo of their
Yeah.
voice.
I think you guys should get out of that cottage.
What do we see?
As you look outside, you see the same flat plain that you saw before, but now inhabited with hundreds of those shadow men, clawing at each other, fighting with each other. You see kind of a glint through all of it, and there you see Sunflower's dead body lying there.
Oh, no, Sunflower.
The battle rages on across him, across everything.
Oh,
Um,
I stagger and make my way out the door of the cottage.
As you step outside, you find yourself still in the dark plane.
Oh no. Oh,
Can we
dear.
see him now that he's sort
You
of...
cannot.
Where are you?
I don't want to be separated.
Guys,
No.
stick with me, Miss Mo. Are you alright?
And then
I kind of hold.
I don't
Brian's
like
arm.
this.
I go down to my knees and I say, Sunflower, I'm sorry. I tried my best. I tried.
It wasn't your fault, very clear.
Oh, I did all I could. I did it all. And he's sort of kind of in a sob / anger on the ground, hitting it.
The ground. You feel your hand touch against it, but it's like a weird phenomenon. You can't. It's got no texture. You can feel against it. It's solid, but it's not.
I get it. That's wild.
I mean, of course we're in a strange way. Like, could Zerg roll for perception to see, of course, anything else out of the ordinary?
Sure.
Ooh.
What's my perception? 11.
You see off in the distance a castle made, from what you see, just of darkness. On top of it stands a man whose details you cannot make out, but he seems to be overlooking the battlefield.
Brick, do you see that castle?
What? What castle?
Do you see it? Like, there's a man standing on top of that castle. It's like form of darkness. Like,
You guys can still hear this, by the way.
I
Hear all
squint.
this.
I step back out from the shadow of the. You know that we stepped into the cottage that isn't the cottage.
Yeah.
I step out of the cottage.
Okay.
Me too.
What? Anything happened?
You see Yavarin and Bismo, you two, their shadow form creatures, just come outside, standing there looking around.
Stay away!
It's us.
What? Oh gosh, this is really messing with my head.
What do you see?
I squint to try and make out the features of the man in the castle.
Okay, roll for perception.
Where's my die? Nat 20.
You see a man with a billowing cape, with the same mask you saw on the man sitting with you at the table. He notices you from so far away, looks you straight in the eye somehow, with otherworldly perception, takes off his mask, revealing the visage of Strahd von Zarevich.
No!
what do you say, Brick?
It's Strahd!
What?
I see him!
What?
He points at you, and suddenly the battle stops. Every single one of those shadow creatures comes shambling towards you.
Oh no.
They
Oh, no.
quickly overwhelm you. Your body goes through theirs, but still you feel pushed down, almost as if you can't touch them. For both of you, you feel like you black out. Next thing you guys know, you're two, Bismo and Yavarin's, your vision kind of wanes, and as it comes back, you see two gravestones in front of you. You two are unconscious.
What did they say?
What do we
They-
see? Where are we?
You don't see anything. You're in darkness, completely subdued.
Is anything written on the gravestones?
Not. It looks like there might have been written something written a long time ago. But
I try to
this bit-
investigate in and around the tomb.
So where the cottage was, there are now two gravestones.
two gravestones.
Okay, I try to investigate in and around
The two gravestones.
the right, like the stone thing.
Yeah.
That is a 20, not nat.
Well, that is a 20. Okay.
Good investigation.
As you look around, you see in one of the lodged just under the soil in Brick's gravestone, a queen of
Brick's
diamonds.
gravestone.
Yes, that is what I said.
Okay. The Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of diamonds.
I pick it up and show it to Yvarn.
How could this mean hope? They are implying that our two friends have just died. Who is implying it? I don't understand.
I don't really get any of this. I don't know. What would you want? How do we even get out of this nightmare?
Yvarn starts slamming the ground.
Yeah, where are you, Brick? Zurich, you will not take. Get out. You fuckers, get out. Get out of there.
You
I
see
want you back.
He starts
two.
Oh no.
crying. Tears start coming down his eyes.
As you say those words, two figures in the shape of Brick and Zurich come out of the
Figures?
come out of the gravestones, shadowy like the things you saw. Well, actually, you didn't see any of them, did you? The shadow figures, like
no,
the
we
man you
didn't.
saw in the cottage.
I immediately, I mean, if I can, light up my hands.
Okay,
Oh,
So
with
they,
fire.
we look like a regular, we look like a shadow figure. It doesn't look like Brick, doesn't look like...
not really. Suddenly, they look down at you two, and almost decapitate reform again into their true forms. They fall onto the ground.
Are we at
I
all
put away my
weakened?
fire.
Are we weakened or are we...
You gain 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay. Oh,
I embrace both of them.
oh, oh, God.
Where were you?
Oh,
Are the gravestones still there?
They are.
that. Oh.
You guys
Okay, actually, yeah, I keep my hands afire.
know where you are.
Brick is kind of sobbing. He's sobbing. He just says, "I don't want this. I don't want this. I need to rest. I need to rest. God damn it!"
Ryan sobs along with him.
Isabel, light a fire, quick.
I just kind of like stick my hands in some sticks or whatever's there.
Okay.
That goes on fire. Like I just kind of stand in the middle and my hands are the fire.
Ryan like throws blankets over.
Yeah,
Brick.
Brick sort of is sort of completely out of energy and collapses, resting down onto the ground.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He kind of like throws up and like exhausted, but like like he's in shock. Like his
As you
body's
throw up, instead of vomit, a big black puff of smoke comes out instead.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh dear.
Don't speak.
Can I light a fire? Like, does anything catch?
You do need to roll for survival to light a fire. With advantage due to your flaming hands.
Because my hands are on fire.
Yeah.
What is my survival? Oh, it's not terrible. Nat 20.
Okay, you managed to make a pretty sexy, swanky fire. It's
It
quite
kinda like-
neat.
It has like it actually goes up, but it has a hole in the middle because it's like the flames are licking around and going up again.
It's a spiral. It's
Yeah.
a loop de loop.
It's a loop loop, but it like
See a little Hot
constantly
Wheels
burns.
car going
Yeah.
around.
Because that's what is important right now.
Oh, Brick with the blanket provided by your Varn, sort of shivering a little bit, looking very worried next to the fire, not saying much.
What did you see?
Oh gosh, oh man, my mind is in places it's never been before. Barovia seems to be getting to me. Christ. I saw Strahd. He was... Bloody hell, he did it again, didn't he? I saw the man with the mask that we saw in that other blackout. He took it off to reveal himself as Strahd von Zarovich.
I don't like this at all.
That man.
And I kind of, with my shaking hand, pull out the Jack of Hearts that I had and I tear it up. I toss it aside.
Okay.
Throw it
As
in
you
fire.
try and pull out the Jack of Hearts, it's disappeared.
Oh, I don't even mention it and I just carry on. Yeah.
Throw what in the fire?
Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It's also disappeared, yes.
Yeah.
You have it. Your card.
I saw Sunflower in the midst of a battle getting trampled on. God,
By what? What were the
I don't know. Creatures, shadow,
Do you-
anything, I'm not sure. I couldn't see.
Do you think
Are we still in this weird?
You're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're where the cabin was. The 2 gravestones still there.
do you think we've entered into some sort of like undying or the death realm or
Oh wait, are we still in this phased realm right now? Are we back
No.
in?
You're
No.
back in the real world. It's
Okay.
just the 2 gravestones are still there, though.
The cottage was never there.
Cottage isn't there, no.
okay? Do you think like this was never? Do you think you entered in because this sunflower is dead, right?
Yes, he
Do you
died
think-
only days ago.
Maybe you entered into the world of the dead.
Perhaps. I kind of stumble up to try and read the graves. Do I get any feeling whatsoever from as to, do I feel anything? Do I see anything? What does anything happen?
Roll perception.
14.
Okay, you can't quite make out anything. You can, with some hard work, you can make out the first name on the tomb being Brick, and a word further down saying sorrow. Those are the only two words you can make out. On Zurich stone, you can make out the word Bravestone and the word Hope.
What? What is this? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Are they your graves?
It can't be Margrave's. We're standing right here. We're here. What is this?
Zerg takes out his bottle of wine, opens it, and he starts guzzling it down. Like not like comedically. He's like in shock. He's just like taking huge swigs of it. And
Okay, you are now intoxicated.
well, okay. Well, maybe not that. Fine. He's quite beefy though, so he might have a high alcohol tolerance.
As Brick's reading into these graves, getting very frustrated, he's like, bloody Strahd! Messing with our heads! Why is he doing this? Why is this happening?
Right, I put a hand on Brick's shoulder.
Oh, I hate him. Gosh, do I hate that man.
I don't know how, but we have to kill Strahd.
Well, you don't say. You do not say.
No, he did say.
Oh, please.
I don't believe we're nearly ready to face him, though.
Of course not.
They're not powerful enough.
He's just toying with us. Oh, I'll show him. I'm gonna show him, yes I am.
Do you think it's a Strad person who's creating all these weird things?
It has to be, that's who I saw. Oh, I'm not gonna think about it. That's what he wants right now. That's what he wants. He wants to get inside our heads. Oh, I'm not gonna let him.
But what are we going to do next? I don't understand what steps we need to take. Do we look for this gem or do we face the bigger enemy?
I say we just put our heads up and we put one foot in front of the other and we continue with your blacksmithing journey. Forget
Yes.
this ever happened.
You're right. If we're gonna take down Strahd, we're gonna have to build up some strength.
Yes,
And I'm willing to do that, absolutely.
that's what I...
Onwards to
Neshkimima.
Crest!
Nesh.
As he says, getting up out of the blanket, hugging Yavar and giving it back to him, and making his way back down to the carriage.
Do you guys take a short rest?
Yeah.
There would be
In
an
fact,
hour of resting.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can spend one or more hit die up to the character's maximum number of hit die if you guys want to
What?
get some hit points back.
Oh, yeah.
If you're
I'm
really
full
healed.
health.
Oh, I'm full health.
Yeah,
Were we all
okay.
at full health at the start of the session?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, we would have been. Can I replenish spell slots?
No, that's a long rest.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Not even a few? Bummer. Okay, well, there's nothing then. So we just set up.
Yes. Your exhaustion is also removed.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
What about Nick's intoxication? Or sorry, Zurik's intoxication?
Yeah. It subsides by that time.
Zerg has never been more sober in his life.
So you guys head forward towards Kresk. Okay. Kresk is where you go. Is there anything you guys would like to do on the road while I look up what the thing happens in Kresk?
So do you think that, like, you know, the way, I know, it's just been on my mind a lot, that this sunflower, do you think you could communicate with him, or somehow you seem to care about him a lot.
Well, I don't think that's possible, no. And at the moment, I don't want to be thinking about Sunflower.
Okay.
As much as I want to avenge him, right now I can't be thinking about that. This Strahd has broken me down more than anything has in my life. I can't handle anything right now. I need to get to Kresk, I need to find a blacksmith, I need to improve.
Yeah. Sounds like you're going through some serious character development.
You've been right. I'll be back to my normal self soon, I know I will. I just need some time to think. I need some time to process what the hell has just happened in the last week of my life.
Has it really only been that amount of time?
It feels like a lot longer, doesn't
A
it?
lot longer.
So much longer.
I feel that, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
The road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending in a gatehouse built into a 20-foot high wall, so not very tall, of stone reinforced with buttresses every 50 feet or so.
Buttresses.
The wall encloses a settlement on the side of a snow-dusted mountain spur. Beyond the wall you see the tops of snow-covered pines and thin white wisps of smoke. The sombre toll of a bell, ding dong, comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement.
Please tell me that's in there.
The steady chime is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey.
Was that snow you said?
Snow.
Reminds me of home. Oh, I'm already feeling much better.
Snow. Wow. Don't think I've ever seen Don't think I've ever seen snow to this extent.
No. The joys of snow. I love frolicking in it. That was my favourite pastime as a child, yes. Frolicking.
You sound like you had a wonderful childhood.
It was wonderful. Down in the Everise back in Eberron. Oh, the days I'd spend jumping around with my friends, my fellow Nocturnons. We had some great times.
It brings me joy to listen to your stories, Yvonne.
You know,
It brings me a lot of sadness.
I have just realized that you're not human.
Really?
Yeah. I thought that was just some kind of costume, but that trunk seems pretty real.
Yvonne just kind of moves it up and down and waves it all around, just on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah, really real.
You see a man with long, very dark hair. You can't quite tell if it's black. A well-trimmed goatee on his face.
We should kill no.
On a sexy black steed. He trots up towards you. You recognize him, actually. Bismo, you do not. But you remember that time when we first started this adventure and a man came into you guys saying, "Oh, I need help, come to Barovia, it's a great place." It's that man.
What?
You faker!
Yeah, Yvonne just starts
I
bolting towards him.
don't recall.
When you guys remember when we did the whole Eberron thing that was my thing,
Yes.
that I made, then you got on the train, got to
on
this
train.
station where there was an inn inside of the station.
That's
There
right.
was a tavern.
And then this guy gave.
This guy came in, he gave you a letter saying, "Come to Barovia,
that's
it's
right.
got hot chicks." And then,
We were like,
yeah,
And then this all happened.
yeah, and then
He
this all
basically
happened.
tricked us, right?
Well, Barovia doesn't have any hot chicks, as far as you know, so,
Yeah, he's
Except for Bonnie.
Yvonne starts
except for Bonnie.
Bonnie. Yvonne starts legging it towards him.
He's okay. He's wearing a colourful drapement and a kind of weirdly constant sly smile on his face.
Yvonne like stops like just as he gets there. He doesn't like tackle him or anything. He just-
Oh, you.
Us?
Hello.
Why?
Your horse is sexy.
I can't remember
Like-
this man. Who is he?
He gave us the letter. The letter, that was the whole reason we ended up here.
When we got off the train.
When we got off the train.
You're right. Christ. You.
Us?
You. Oh, this must all be a big misunderstanding. Okay, I'm sure everything's perfectly easy to figure out.
Listen
Are you gonna sit there and tell me the last week of my life has been easy to figure out? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't know what happened in the last week.
We've had
Gosh,
a
has it been a week?
A rough
It felt like days. Well, a week is days, isn't it? Wow.
You're a
He
spot,
just
bro.
sits there going, wow, and there's days a week.
What are you doing here anyway?
Here.
I live here. Doing Bonnie's voice has really told my throat. I've lived here for a while. I'm Vistani. We've got a camp near Valaki. You must come and visit sometime.
You're Vistani, huh? Vistani, you can go through the mist.
Yes, that's right.
How do you do that?
Oh, you see, he pulls out a bottle. We have these special bottles that let us. Would you like one?
I'd be very pleased, yes.
It's 50 gold pieces each. Once you drink it, you have 10 minutes to go through the mist.
Well, you
Wait,
didn't
really?
mention that, did you?
Yes,
Special bottles that allow us to go through the mist.
yes.
And where are these bottles? What is in them?
It's, I'm not quite sure. Strahd gives it to us.
You mean you take it from Strahd?
Yes, and it lets us go through the mist. I did go through the mist to meet you guys, didn't I?
Wait, you mean we could go home?
Yes, of course.
Of course! You say that like it's nothing.
You just need a bottle of this miracle liquor.
And we just need 50 gold pieces each.
I don't want anything from that Strahd.
No?
No. You're working with the devil.
He's given us Vistani a ancient blessing. We don't talk much anymore.
You don't talk much, so you don't. But he still.
You don't have his Snapchat, no.
But he still supplies you with these.
Yes,
You still sends you selfies though.
yeah, we have a streak
You
going.
have a streak.
But he just brings these bottles, and one of his men, a weird elf man, brings it down to us.
A weird elf man.
Weird enough.
I think we might have met that weird elf man.
Now, would you like a bottle?
No, I don't want a bottle.
Should be enough for all of you if you ration it.
We don't need the bottle right now. Did you not hear me?
Wait,
I could give you a discount,
Why would you give us a discount?
because you seem like such fine people.
I carry on. I'm carry on. I say to
Wait.
Zurich driving the carriage. Come on!
Wait. Now, I know you don't quite trust me. I have no idea why, but
Oh, I could tell you why, boy.
my niece has gone missing.
Oh, brilliant.
If you'd save her, I'd be more than happy to give you each a bottle.
Alright, yeah, that's a good plan.
Oh, man, my head hurts.
why?
I mean,
There we go. What the hell?
You're just the same character, guys.
don't worry about it. You can stop thinking. I can take over. Listen, it's a deal. We'll find your niece. Sounds like we could use those bottles.
I believe my brother Luvash should be able to talk to you.
But listen, matey, big
Yes.
pal,
Yes,
Jim.
that's my name.
How do you know my name?
Despite the fact he told us his name, like.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he say his name was
His
Jim?
name was Aragal.
Oh, not Jim. Unless
Are
Jim is
you a
short
girl?
for Aaron.
I'm a girl.
Practically the same name. Anyway, why did you send us here? Why did you lead us into this woeful place?
It's kind of my job, really.
To pick out people that are enjoying their lives and home and bring them to hell.
Hell, you gotta make money somehow.
Right, but maybe
And who was
this-
paying you? Was it the devil? Was it Strahd?
No.
I roll for insight.
We're over inside.
16.
He seems to be relatively truthful. You can't quite penetrate his face, but it seems like he's relatively.
Oh,
Trustworthy.
Brick kind of rubs his temples a bit. Christ almighty.
Why should we find your niece? Why don't you get off your dumb horse and find her yourself?
Don't you think I've been trying?
No.
This week.
I think you've actually been sitting on your ass the whole
I say
time.
you haven't.
Well, you're either getting out of Barovia and helping me or not. Okay.
Why don't we trust this guy?
This dumbass is the one reason why we're here.
Yeah, but like, what?
Essentially, he works for the devil, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's disputable.
We
okay?
know that for sure.
Let's.
Given the clues.
He invited us to Barovia.
Uh-huh.
We came willingly to help,
Uh-huh.
and well, a lot of chaos unfolded.
Uh-huh.
Yvarn and I were nearly killed.
Oh.
So much death.
Sunflower was killed.
Sunflower was killed. Poor little Sunflower. Enough to not trust this man anyway has happened.
Okay, he killed Sunflower. Got it.
Basically.
Basically.
Alright.
Do you? How? I could give you a demonstration, maybe, of how the potions work, and it's not a scam. You seem to be quite.
Oh dear.
Sure.
Right.
Okay, the mists are just over here. It'll be a 5-minute walk.
It's fine.
Follow me.
We have a carriage of wine with us.
Should last another 5 minutes.
Okay.
Sir, wait with the carriage.
Why me? Why does this guy wait?
Alright, you want to wait? Let's move.
Okay.
He doesn't. He's from here. I'm not.
She.
She's
Thank you.
Sorry, you have a very misleading voice.
Screw you. My mother gave me this voice.
So he leads you along with his horse to the mists. And he gets off, takes a swig of a potion, looks back at you, winks at your character, who's Grania.
He's 5 minutes away.
Does not wink at anybody.
He just looks at you from the distance.
Yeah.
Pulls a sneaky wink.
And walks through the mist. Minutes pass.
Oh, we're not going through with him.
No.
Well, you know, as he's gone, I say, you know, we haven't actually tried to walk through this at
No,
all
we
before.
haven't.
So for all we know,
Yvarn just starts walking into the mist.
Does he actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Suddenly, you're overtaken by darkness.
He steps out of the
As you try and step out, there's no way out.
can I?
Another character down.
Before Yvarn walks into the dark.
It's too late.
It's too late. He's already walked into the
You
darkness.
should have tied something to it.
You should have done something other than walking into the mist. You guys have to live with your actions.
Pricky. Sorry.
Yvarn, are you there?
Yes. That'll help.
I don't. What do you see?
Just,
You see a path in front of you, perfectly straight. As you look up, looks like it would take you about 6 hours to walk down the path. It's never ending. Okay, you can't see an end to the path.
Okay.
It just seems to keep going.
And what's behind me?
Behind you, darkness.
Can Brick hear me?
Very, very faintly. You haven't actually moved anything, like moved into the mist, but very, very faintly he can hear you.
Oi! I call out to the man. I'm a girl.
Aragal. He
Aragal.
disappeared into the mist like a minute ago.
Aragal! Do I get a response? Shoot.
Wait, do I still have my hempen rope? I don't fucking.
You used a bit of it to tie up the guy,
Okay.
but you could. I don't.
Dear Pricky Boo. You just reach in the hand and help me out.
Yvarn, I can't really hear you. Are you okay?
Just put your fucking hand into the mist. and
Oh,
pull
gosh,
me out.
Wait. Let me tie some rope around you first, if I have any.
Oh, this seems like it's going to go a lot deeper than it needs.
Meanwhile, back at the horse, I'm trying to make the same face the horse is making whenever they do that.
That's so awesome.
Do you?
I just
Okay.
reach in, wave my hand.
You see the same shadowy hand that you've seen many times reach in. Do you grab it?
I grab it.
Do you pull on it?
No, I allowed
feel,
to pull on me.
I feel.
You do not feel anything.
Oh.
Pull! Just pull!
Pull! I can't. Where are you?
Just grab and pull.
And I yank.
The hand yanks you, and you find yourself next to another shadow person.
Hello there.
Could you roll for initiative, please?
Oh.
Wait, what? No.
13.
No. Wait, what? Am I the shadow person? Oh, fuck's sake. This all happened because Brick said, I don't actually know.
I imagine that, you know that gif with Homer Simpson slipping into the hedge?
Yeah.
I just imagine it like
That
that.
was like earlier with your barn coming down behind the tree. It was like, you both.
Okay.
Oh my fuck, dude.
The shadow strikes at you with a claw.
Did you get my initiative?
I did.
Yeah.
12. 13. 13?
13.
13, okay. Strikes at you. The claw, attempting to claw deep into your chest.
Oh my, I swear to God. I swear to fuck.
I assume a 12 doesn't hit?
No.
He tries to hit, but you manage to, with your leathery, thick skin, manage to...
Your barn does actually have armor.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
What kind of armor?
I don't know.
Leathery, thick skin.
Leather armor.
thick skin.
Something.
You manage
There's a shield
to
as well.
deflect it. There's a
I
shield
have two
too.
as well, yeah.
Okay, Yavarian, that's your turn.
Ooh, fakety. Ooh.
Can I hear this? Can I see this?
You can hear it, yes.
So when I yanked, did anything come out?
Nope, it's just your hand.
For fuck's sake. Fuck.
Okie doke.
It cuts back to me, and the horse is like, "Well, fine, if that's how you feel." And I turn on my feelings, and the horse.
The horse gets stolen.
Wait, is the wine still there?
No, no.
The horse doesn't get stolen, no.
Oh.
I'm joking.
Okay, I'm not sure how many, I think I'm on 2 more first level spell slots. I attempt to cast Guiding Bolt at it, with a 2nd level spell slot.
Guiding bolt. What type of damage is that?
Radiant.
Okay, roll 2 hits, please.
Ooh, 12.
12. Just hits.
Oh,
Is it 5d6?
5d6.
Okay, roll damage.
Holy crap!
I could roll for you if you want. It would just be a lot easier
Sure.
because it's 5d6
Yeah.
and it might take ages.
5d6 plus anything? No, it's just straight up, right?
It's just straight up. So you can describe what you do.
Well, I just send a blast of light,
Okay.
sunflower light.
It hits the shadow and disintegrates. With the light it creates the shadows
shadow.
kind of recede. The shadow creature man.
Okay,
The shadow disintegrates,
okay.
leaving behind no sound.
Brick, I don't know where to go.
Follow my voice!
I try to follow Brick's voice.
Something behind you. 2 more shadows appear.
Can I see anywhere to go?
You can try going forward again.
Yeah, I try
Okay.
to. I just
Make a
start
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
That one.
You suffer 1 level exhaustion. That means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh.
What about running?
Running is an ability check,
No,
so
but,
you
like,
can
I
still run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay, do you continue running?
Yeah, dashing.
Dashing.
I
Okay.
dash
Behind
it.
you, 2 more shadows.
Oh.
More. After what feels like to you hours, to you guys about 30 seconds of running.
God.
Could you make another Constitution
2
saving
hours
throw,
of
please?
running?
Well, it feels like that to him.
21.
21.
I know,
Okay.
yeah.
You feel kind of weaker, but you manage to go on.
Let me out.
It cuts back to me and the horse. I'm like, "Okay, fine, I see your point. And you know what? You're right." I put my arm around him.
Good, a big smooch.
Give him a little kiss on the cheek.
You suddenly hit a kind of wall. It's not solid. It's kind of like a cushion, but a wall. What do you
He's
do with
just
it?
delirious. Like, it's-
2 hours of running.
I look for a way around it.
As you feel along, you keep feel more and more. You don't see any way around it. As in, you keep feeling, doesn't stop.
Do I try to climb it?
It's cushions, but yeah, sure. Roll athletics with disadvantage. As you attempt to climb it, you manage to tear down the wall, leaving a gap open into the other.
I step through.
You step through the mist, and there you are once again.
Is he back with us?
He's back with you.
Yvonne, what the hell? What happened? Christ, man!
So that was about 2 hours for you. For you guys, about a minute.
You were gone for like a whole minute. You weren't responding. What?
Your mind just collapses right there.
Suddenly, you see Aragal walk back out. So you see, the potion works. What's wrong with him?
He stepped into the mist. Well,
Without my potion.
that's right.
Did you encounter the shadows by any chance? Yeah, that's what happens if you don't buy my potion.
Listen,
Idiot.
we'll find your damn niece. We'll take your potion.
Thank you.
Now
I
be on with
appreciate
yourself.
That's a very nice way to talk to me.
Excuse me, I'm not in a place of kindness. Okay? I don't need that right now.
Suit yourself.
Be on with yourself. I need to cater to my
What
friend.
does that even mean? Be on with yourself.
Is he
It's
saying
like
this?
D&D
Is he
Beyond.
saying this to himself as he walks? What does that even mean?
Yeah, he mumbles to himself and walks off, gets onto his horse and starts riding off.
Yvonne, here. I have some water in a water skin, and I give you some.
He shouts back, "Go to Luvash in the Valaki camp, don't forget. That's where you'll find some more info. Bye, toodle pip."
Yvonne just, he drinks the water.
As he rides past Bismo, he gives her a wink and back off.
Oh, Yvonne, what the hell happened in there?
Oh, terrible things. I tried to grab onto your hand, but it wasn't your hand, and then there was a shadow, and more shadows, and
Oh,
more.
come here. We've all experienced it now today,
So
haven't we?
many shadows.
How about this? We'll get into this town, and we'll find somewhere to rest for the night.
Please. Yes, thank you. Good night.
That's what I want right now, too.
Okay.
What about
Do
the
you
blacksmith, though?
Huh?
What about the blacksmith? Will we do that tomorrow?
Well, we have lots of time.
You do, it's still like
Do you walk back
early
to the
afternoon.
town?
It's like 2-3 p.m.
Well, with Yvarn, I latch onto him and helping him out after his traumatic event.
Yvonne is over 250 pounds.
Well, I imagine I'm not carrying
he's
all of
walking, yeah.
And we walk back to the
You
carriage.
come back to the side of me, you just going,
Bismo, stop harassing the horse.
No, just me and Jinkies had a little fight. It's fine. We're on good terms now.
I look at the horse to see if the horse is a bit angry.
The horse looks considerably miffed.
It does look considerably miffed. All right. Look,
What does miffed mean?
Somewhat annoyed, peeved.
right. Let's get back on this thing. We'll find Dimitri, the whatever his name, whatever the burgomaster. Give him this wine.
The air grows colder
Oh, here we go.
as you approach the walled settlement. Two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway. It's because you're walking upwards, that's why the cold is smaller. Cold is colder. That's why it gets colder.
It's snowy. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's not because Strahd is around, okay, guys? Two square towers with peaked roofs flank a stone archway into which is set a pair of 12-foot tall, iron-bound wooden doors. Carved into the arch above the door is a name, Kresk. The wall that extends from the gatehouse are... The walls that extend from the gatehouse are 20 feet high. Atop the parapet? You see 4 figures wearing fur hats and clutching spears. They watch you nervously.
Hello! Hello,
We're here to deliver some wine.
Weird. Yes. We're here for some...
Who from?
You...
Wizard Winery.
Wizard Winery.
Wizard of Wines. Oh. Dimitri! Hello, Dimitri! We'll have somebody meet with you shortly. After about 10 minutes of waiting, a man in expensive but very warm-looking clothing comes through the gates. Says, "Hello.
Are you Dimitri?
Yes, I'm Dimitri.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Brick. Now, I want to make this quick as possible. We have wine here from the Wizard of Winery. For you, I believe.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
All good?
Yes, all good. Yes.
May we come
Sorry,
into the
I'm
village?
a bit out of it today.
Yeah, I think all of us have gone through a little bit of that today. It's been
One of
hard
those, you know.
And Yvonne's there, like, drenched in sweat and not
looking at it.
Could you roll inside, Frick?
Yeah. That is 16.
Dimitri, he seems like he's kind of hiding something. He's hiding some great sadness that's upon him.
You alright, Dimitri? You look a little off.
The guards kind of close in front of him. The burgomaster's fine, do not worry. Dimitri walks off without looking back to you. You are welcome into the town of Kresk. I don't believe there'll be anywhere for you to stay. You might have to ask for a townsfolk or anything. We don't get many visitors.
Okay.
Come. We'll lead you up to the burgomaster's place.
Right. Sounds good.
You enter through the gate, and right greeting you is a large but not very noble-looking cottage. It's the largest building in town from what you can see, but it's still very modest. The guards lead you into it, and you come in and says the guard says, "Could you please carry the wine in? We'll help."
Yep, sounds good.
You each have about a barrel of wine to carry,
Okay.
along with the guards. 3 guards help you carry in the wine. You hear a faint sobbing from another room.
This is in the cottage.
This is in the cottage.
Big
yes.
cottage, is it?
Modest sized, weirdly.
Yeah, okay.
For being a burgomaster's.
So this is the burgomaster's quarters. And sorry, forgive me. Is that do we trail in through and then see?
You're in the town.
What else do we see?
Just cottages.
Just cottages.
Even more modest than the burgomaster's.
Oh wow.
So the burgomaster's is the biggest, but it's still quite medium sized and
I get you. Not too fancy.
not too fancy.
Okay.
The guard says, "I'm sorry. Ignore the sobbing. There's been many hardships fall upon our town recently. Come down, right down here. The wine cellar's this way." He leads you down into the wine cellar.
Your Honor, do we get, like, paid for this or something?
I have no idea.
We were paid in wine, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Woo!
Of course. Now, let me remember. Am I paying you, or
Yes.
have we already paid by check?
Is this
to
Dimitri?
the winery? This is still the guard.
This is still the
You're
guard.
paying us,
Paying you.
I think. Yes?
No, we were paid at the winery.
Were
Okay,
we?
So,
I wasn't paid at the winery.
so
Get Gizmo, please.
Oh,
So okay,
Oh, the
I
wine.
believe we've already wrote a check for the winery, so we're all okay. Yes,
That's right. Yes.
it'll get right back to them. We have checks now. Also, bank machines. There's an ATM out back. It's AIB, so it doesn't take all cards.
That's all right. I have an AIB anyways.
It's just like a piece of wood with a bark with a few numbers on it.
Okay. Dimitri says, if you're looking for a place to stay, I believe we could give you some tents free of charge if you'd like to
Tents.
hitch up in town. We don't have any tavern anywhere to sleep. We have a public house, but has no rooms.
Understandably, that sounds perfect.
Who do you recommend we ask?
Big Bum Benny.
Wait,
No.
He was offering. He was offering to set up the tents himself.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, not myself. No, of course, I wouldn't do such lowly work. That's the guard's work.
Brick didn't like that.
I feel very comfortable in the snow, actually more comfortable than elsewhere. I'm happy to sleep outside, and I just need a place to lie down right
I
now.
say you'd be quite chilly.
Do you see my thick layer of fur?
May I
Darling,
touch it?
you may.
Mm.
It's sweaty. But
Yeah, it's like
It's sweaty.
Bit
wet.
stinky.
But there's something pleasurable about it. It's like,
It's cozy.
it's cozy. Just a bit damp at the moment.
Cozy. Anyway,
Dimitri.
yes.
What's happened in this village the last few days? The guardsman mentioned something.
Nothing you need to know about, really.
go on, tell us. You will.
Roll for persuasion.
That's what I was going for. I have no idea what. Am I very persuasive? No. That is a 7.
I'd rather not share such information with your folk.
Your folk. What do you mean, your folk?
Just excuse my rudeness. I just mean travelers.
Travelers.
Yes, people who have just met.
Right.
Oh, fair enough. Strangers.
Strangers, yes, but also you're not in this town. If you forgive me, I'm not quite sure if I can trust you.
Right. Moving on from that. I was.
Bugger. Doesn't say that. That's just my inner anger.
I was told there might be a blacksmith in the area.
Yeah, if you'd like to call that a blacksmith, sure.
That.
What do you mean that?
The Strum House is relatively close by.
The Strum House.
Strum House is what it's called, yes. The blacksmith.
Got you.
Yeah. You'll see what it's like in there. Goodbye.
Right. Thanks.
Right, let's go.
Are our tents are they up? Do you need?
We'll set them up. They'll be up by the evening.
Right. Well, you guys want to explore the village a little bit?
I'm up for it.
I'm
looking to purchase a few weapons.
Well, I do need at least an hour of rest before we go.
Oh, please find somewhere to sleep. That's okay.
You won't sleep for an hour in the snow.
So
You
short
burrows.
rest again?
Yeah, well, to remove his
Yeah,
exhaustion.
you may remove your exhaustion.
Yeah, so he burrows into kind of like what polar bears do.
Oh yeah.
You know, where they burrow into the icy ground and then it creates a nice warm.
Yavarin has gone
Just
extinct.
yeah, Yavarin just the snow falls over him and you can't get it. That's the end of that.
Well,
You know, after an hour, he wakes up.
well, while he's sleeping and while
Yeah.
all that, we say our goodbye to the burgomaster.
Yes.
I begin to walk around the village. What do I see? Who do I see?
You roll for investigation.
Okay.
I'm kind of like jumping in, like from side to side into your footprints. Like,
Oh wow.
I'm just like, hey, oh.
Yeah, you can no longer be on his shoulder, so it's the second best thing.
Okay. Will I do it with advantage? Because I imagine these guys are also.
I'm not. I'm just like, hey.
No, just roll. It won't be a very high DC, just to see how much you find.
8.
8. Okay. You find the Strum House. You find the blacksmith with the words "The Strum House" written on top.
Oh, the Strum House, right?
You hear you smell a mixture of blacksmith, like coal and metal and just smoke in general, and body odor coming out from of the blacksmith. So
I walk inside.
okay, you see a large man with greasy hair going back. It's probably the largest man you've seen in Barovia.
Bigger than the toy maker?
Oh no, not as big, not just a tad smaller than the toy maker.
Okay.
Was the toy maker big?
He was. I showed you guys a picture of
A
him.
large, like a
He
big,
was-
a big man.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, the monkey.
He had a baboon that was a tiny
Baboon.
monkey, apparently.
Yeah, he had a baboon that was a tiny monkey. You see him look at parchment before quickly closing it and looking back up to you. Oh, hello. What would you like?
You're the.
Why are you here? Yes, Grigory. Yes, that's my name.
Sorry, say that again.
Grigory.
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 Grig for short.
Grig.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Bismo.
Hi, Bismo. It's a pleasure.
You're the blacksmith of this village.
yes.
And I look around. What do I see? Do I see his craft? Do I see his weaponry?
You see a couple of posters with scantily clad ladies on them.
I imagine it's like a.
What medieval?
Raunchy.
It's
They're just
Raunchy,
remaining an
yes.
ankle.
yeah, it's like a big mouth. Remember when we watched
I was there.
when we watched Big Mouth together? You were there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're medieval, so they're kind of wearing corsets, but it's quite raunchy for the time.
I don't see any
different-
weapons.
You do. You actually no, you don't.
Is
You
it a
see
big?
nails, and horseshoes.
Is it a big? Is it a big building?
Not really. It's quite small. You see hung up a set of plate armor, a set of chainmail, and one set of half plate armor.
What's half plate on?
It's like plate, but half.
Like not as good.
Let me see. It's not as good as it gives you an AC of 15.
What about the plate armor?
Plate armor gives you an AC of.
What is the humor over here?
Just farted.
Who barfed? Who toot?
He did this. He was like, "Hey, come here," and then he lifted up the blanket and released the fart into my face.
What is the plate armor?
It gives you an AC
snorted
of
from my
18.
throat.
Oh wow, what does it look like?
The plate armor.
Yeah.
Plated. It looks like full metal armor.
Well, yeah. Okay.
These are a bit delirious.
Sorry.
So it's just like regular armor,
Yes,
like
it's
a knight suit of armor.
yeah.
Okay.
So is there any leather armor
No.
or any actually armor?
So, what of my fine array would you like? I also sell books on the side if
What kind of
you'd like
books?
something. There's The Orc and the Princess.
What? Is it a children's book?
Quite the opposite, actually.
It's an R-rated book.
Would you like to read?
I take it. I flick through.
You see mentions of Grosmo, the orc,
Cosmo.
who sneaks into a palace as a servant. As you flip through further, you see Grosmo shirtless picking up logs.
I
in front of the
close.
princess. Are you interested?
No, I'm not. Greg, you don't seem very totally there. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We also have the orc and the priestess, if you'd like.
Greg, I don't want an
Details the adventures of a servant of the Morning Lord
Greg,
and a a heretic orc.
How
For
much?
he sees the power of the true faith.
How much for the suit of armor?
Which one?
The nice one.
The plate one?
Yeah.
That'll be 1,500 gold pieces.
Okay. How about 20?
15.
15? Yeah. Sounds like a deal.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I was wrong. I thought you were talking about the book.
Oh.
The plate is still 1,500. The book is 15.
15
you're
gold
wondering.
pieces for that.
Yes, it's outlawed.
What if
Okay.
I
It's very hard
pay
to
you
smuggle.
10 for the book and 10 for the armor?
10 for the book. Maybe for the armor, I'd say 1,600.
Yvarn stumbles through the door at this point because he was sleeping, covered in snow.
Oh, is that a book?
It took us an hour to get to
Yes. Look, want to have a read? Well, the
sure.
orc and the priestess,
No
orc and the
problem, here's
princess.
15 gold
the-
pieces.
How did you know it was worth 15 gold
I
pieces?
just on a whim.
We've got.
Or no,
we've
he
got
breaks off a bit of his gem because he never exchanged it. He just like.
There you
gem. Oh, I could use this in my collection. He
Do you give
locks
him-
it away.
The whole gem.
No, just a bit of it.
Hey,
just-
what
Sure.
was that scroll
Take.
you were looking at before we came in?
You can have it for a gold piece if you want.
What?
You can have it for a gold piece if you want.
What is it though?
What is it?
He opens it up. On the top it says Strahd's Secret.
Is this real?
Premier lingerie.
Is it like a thong?
It's
Is this a real thing in the game?
I made it myself. Do you like it?
What do we see?
It's a man closely resembling a vampire. Not really looking like Strahd, just kind of looking like your generic vampire in a thong and with nipple tassels.
I think we should leave.
No, hold on.
This is a fascinating book. I'm really invested in this.
Did you buy Orc and the Priestess or Orc and the Princess?
Orc and the princess.
Okay.
Okay, Yvarn's 2 pages in and loving it.
Okay, yeah. Right now, all it is basically is just like Grosmo kind of arriving into the castle and settling in. Nothing too raunchy yet.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry,
on.
break my echo. So I'm looking at purchasing 2 weapons. Do you would happen to have a glaive and a great axe, would you?
Well, I am a very talented blacksmith, as you can tell from my wide array of horseshoes and nails.
There's kind of a fly that goes across them.
But my real specialization is lewd portraits. So, unfortunately,
Loot portraits.
I do not. Oh, I can make one of you if you'd like.
Yes, please.
That would be another 10 gold pieces. Thank you. It'll be done by tomorrow.
How much? How do you know when you run out of gem though?
It's 50 gold pieces per gem. As in
So
the
I've
gems
broken
worth
off
50
half
gold.
of it. I've lost
Okay.
half of the gold.
That's not how maths works.
So
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
so do you or do you not have a glaive?
No.
And a great axe.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a bit shit at blacksmithing.
Yeah. Like no shit.
Can blacksmith lewd portraits of you though? Great at crafting those. Lewd.
Lewd.
L-E-W-D.
Do you know if is there anywhere in town where I can purchase a glaive?
I'm
and
the
a
only
great
blacksmith around here.
axe? Oh, aren't you?
The famed Grigory from the Strum House.
Well, you're really just a horseshoe maker, aren't you?
Like it genuinely
Yes.
smells like something died inside this blanket.
Greg, look, I don't want to trouble you anymore. You've clearly got a lot of business to attend to here.
Of course.
But before I let you get back to it, you wouldn't know where I could find the schematics for any weaponry at all, or if you'd even have a flail or 2 lying around.
A flail. As I said, I do not own weapons.
Right, I'm not expecting you to, but you wouldn't have the schematics for some?
You see, I am a highly respected blacksmith but sadly, I do not have a single piece of anything useful that a blacksmith would have.
Bismo just starts to kind of leave.
Would you like a lewd portrait of you?
I'm good, thanks.
That's a lewd portrait.
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you, but I don't think that can be portrayed in a portrait.
I work magic with my portraits.
Okay, just kind of inches out. I look for another shop or something of interest that I can go into.
You see another shop across the road from the Strum House. On it, kind of worn out, the sign creaks and says, "Lady Kate's Wonder Emporium."
The hell's Emporium?
Emporium.
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 What is it?
Emporium meaning
You bollock.
a large retail store selling a wide variety of goods.
Okay, I go into there.
Okay. All right.
Hello, I'm Bismo.
You see a old woman, quite powerful, looking quite strong for her age, but she looks quite healthy for her age. Behind her, you see rows of just shit, like whatever you can find. Not shit. Shit in the metaphorical sense. Junk.
Uh-huh.
Kind of stuff you'd find in a thrift store, like just whatever.
Wicked.
I just have a browse.
Okay, roll invest. Roll for being a stockbroker.
That's a nat 20. The most useful vote roll. Get a nat 20 on.
You find a very nicely carved out statue of the man you saw in the beginning, the man with the mask.
I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be the blacksmith. Just pictured like his.
What? Who did I see with the mask?
The man in the mask at the beginning of the session.
Wait, at the statue.
The
Big
man
statue.
with the mask. The guy who's in the other dimension. Who's
I didn't
Oh.
see that.
You did.
Finnegan saw
Remember?
that.
No, but
No,
you were at the table.
At the
with
beginning
guy.
of the session.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
That is Strad.
That I said I saw.
Take off the mask and was Strad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's this?
Statue. Grandfather. Left it here, I believe.
And does it have any connection with the, devil?
Oh, Strahd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I don't know much about it.
Ah. Okay.
Do I
Did
see
you like
anything-
it?
No.
Well then, fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Is there anything that, like, jewelry or, like...
Jewelry, yeah.
Like a cool, swanky necklace or ear
There's
piercing?
a necklace, with
Finn.
What?
pin. You
This red like hook necklace, like
Where is it? There it is.
Finn, you're really flashing
It
me
is
with
a-
your
it
taint
is.
right now.
Oh, you're looking.
Finn,
Quality D&D
You see-
podcast.
you see a necklace, with the man's mask on it.
Oh my gosh.
On the man's mask in the middle, on one side the Queen of Diamonds, on the other the Jack of Hearts. Grandfather left that too.
Your grandfather must have been an interesting dude. What was
Yeah.
his name?
Grigori.
Everyone in this town named after you.
Grigori.
Is that the blacksmith dude?
Oh no, the blacksmith, don't go near him.
Okay, got it. I look for some, like, earrings.
So you look around, you find earrings with the Jack of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds.
I leave the
But
shop.
also you find earrings with nice jewels, nice kind of blue crystals with gold around them.
How much for these?
Oh, I don't accept coin. I only trade. Do you have anything to trade?
No.
I love trading.
Like
that lovely horn you have on your side?
I kind of need that for reasons.
I
literally have nothing.
I sort of just say, I point at him in silence, and then leave. Yes.
Goodbye.
I like to think that whole time we were just in an awkward silence. like Yvonne like flicking through his book.
At this point, Grosmo's clothes have accidentally fallen off while working. His
Grosmo?
large, rippling buttocks.
Who's Grossman?
From the book.
Oh,
Grosmo,
sorry.
New York. His large, rippling buttocks seem to everybody in the court. Now, the peasant ladies are a bit closer to him than usual. They're a bit nicer to him.
I join Bismo in the Emporium.
So you know that dude with the mask?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some earrings with it, with the Jack of Diamonds, there's the Jack of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds. There's a statue of him over there, and there's even frickin' necklace with his face on it.
Oh, Strahd really finds his way into every corner of this land.
Yeah, but I do like these earrings.
I jangle these little things.
How pretty.
How much do you think this dagger would be worth?
I pull out the dagger.
The dagger? Let me check on D&D Beyond, the world's best Dungeons and Dragons compendium. Did you stab yourself?
No, I was flicking around doing tricks with it.
I'm sorry, I'm just very disappointed with the blacksmith. I was really hoping to get.
He's a very good blacksmith, okay? That would be worth about 2 gold pieces, I'd say. Do you have anything else?
Not enough for these earrings?
Not really.
How
That would
about
be in pristine quality.
2 daggers?
Oh my god, that's perfect!
I don't know if I want to give away my 2 daggers.
The only weapons you have.
It's like all I have to give.
Going into the shop, look through the shelves or whatever it's laid out for anything. Scrolls, schematics, all of that jazz. The stuff I was looking for that might give me some idea of how to build anything at all.
Roll for invest.
15.
15. As you look around, you find a book titled Hammond's Guide to Crafting. On a further look into it, you see quite a lot of tips and tricks on crafting, how to make the most of every part of a dead monster that you killed. It's got things on metal, things on wood crafting, all around stuff about crafting.
Well, this seems quite perfect. Do I find anything else?
Next to it, you find the Orc and the Lady, the third part in the trilogy of the Orc and...
I don't acknowledge its existence.
Can Zurich have a look on and see if he finds anything that resembles a Glymer battle axe?
In a pawn shop, sure.
Hey, okay.
Are you
12.
still in the blacksmith?
Wait, are you looking in the blacksmith or are you looking in the thrift store?
Sorry, I go into the thrift store.
Okay.
I just rolled a 12, so keep
You
it.
rolled a 12. You find a rapier. You find hand axes, bit old but quite nice and kind of nicely carved out. Nothing. No glaive.
No battle, no great axe.
No great axe either. No like big weapons. You find daggers and stuff, but not like big weapons.
Rick, would you have anything I could trade for these earrings? I kind of want them. They're pretty.
I'm afraid not, no. I'm trying to get my hands on this book here. In fact, excuse me, miss. What will it take for this book here?
Well, what do you have?
Let's see. I
Are you
have.
in the shop?
No, I'm still reading the book.
In the blacksmith with Gregory.
Yeah.
I have. Aha!
He's just
My
standing
mother. Hey, mom. Oh, you're outside. Cool.
We're playing D&D,
I won't be.
Mom. Go away.
All right. Bye bye. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably won't be right now, but yeah. Bye bye. You're leaving. I have this bottle of wine. Red Dragon wine. The
You've already
best.
drank it though, haven't you? Were you not drinking it?
I drank.
You did.
a
You
small
said you
amount.
drink. You said you drink.
I
the
didn't
bottle.
drink all of it.
Well, that's you have the bottle, but you did say you drink the bottle of wine. I remember.
But not enough to intoxicate me, which is.
Yeah, but that's because you have high constitution.
Well, it's relatively still full.
Anything else?
Well, this is the finest wine.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Take the book. That's okay.
You'll enjoy it, trust me.
And could we get these earrings too?
Might be a cup there.
Well, do you have anything to trade? Doesn't seem like it.
Not really, no.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll trade next session of Dungeons and Dragons Special Drive D&D.
That sounds good.
Goodbye. Have a fun time.